There we go.
Hello. We are back in Icewind with the Omen Seekers.
That's
They
us.
that's them. Let's read this recap. Flight is staring into the starfield hanging in the center of the room, and it stares back as Scoops finds himself face to face with a devil. Scoops had headed north into a magically darkened hallway and found it to be trapped with demons. He was almost overcome, but with the others' help, he snuck past the hallway and made it through with a single iota of health remaining. The other Omen Seekers helped slay the fiend before heading into the small library nearby. Although Bree discovered an adamantine key and a scroll with incredible power, Dr. Lazarus needed to find the blueprints to the Mythalar but failed to locate them here. In the other room, the group investigated the large spindle that had been brought here from the sea of moving ice. It was clear with the damage to the room itself, this thing had immense power. In fact, Dr. Lazarus wagered a bet that this could very well be the reason the city fell to begin with. Fearing what further damage it may cause, the group was hesitant to delve further and gathered again in front of the starfield where flight seemed to be drastically affected. He had seen something in the stars, and it was clearly affecting him. Once everyone calmed their nerves, they each sat in the appropriate chairs and manifested the portal once again. This would lead them to Eriolarthus' study, and once they stepped through, they would be face to face with the Demilich himself. And so they prepared for the worst, but hoped for the best. Stepping through the whirling portal placed all four of the Omen Seekers in a room further up the spire. Behind them was a darkened magical doorway, and in front of them, floating above a sunken library in the floor, was Eriolarthus. Around the outside of the literature hole were a handful of Nothics who stood guard. Along the walls and the desks were hundreds of notes, some scattered randomly and some attached to the walls with red string connecting one to another, and so on, a crimson spiderweb covering the walls of the chamber. It was an ode to Pepe Sylvia, or rather, a clusterfuck of dream imagery that had been driving Eriolarthus mad over the years. As soon as the Seekers stepped into the study, Eriolarthus became twitchy and on edge. He demanded they leave. He knew why they were here. He had seen it in his dreams. Nobody would be killing him today. He called to the looming magical doorway which moved towards the adventurers. But the Omen Seekers surprised the Demilich. They chose to hold fire and hold their fire and make a deal. They didn't want to fight Eriolarthus. They simply needed to study the Mythalar. If Eriolarthus agreed to allow the doc to attune to the Mythalar and potentially learn how to build one of his own, they would promise to lift Ythryn back into the sky so that Eriolarthus could rebuild the Netherese Empire. This deal really floated Eriolarthus' boat, or rather, floated his city, and they were astonishingly allowed to leave unscathed. The group rushed to the bottom of the spire, and Dr. Laz began taking the panel off the Mythalar in order to fully understand the machine. But a voice echoed from behind. "What are you doing?" demanded the voice. As all four Omen Seekers spun around to see who it was, they were faced with a large owl like figure standing before them. It was the Frost Maiden herself, and she apparently had a problem with their tinkering. She had apparently claimed the entire Necropolis as her own, and the presence of our heroes was thoroughly pissing her off. A battle broke out, and with Dr. Lazarus not functioning at full potential, the group ran for the Caves of Hunger. Oddly enough, it was clear Arl had the capability to keep up without issue, but yet she seemed to be choosing not to. As the Seekers fled into the city streets, the Frost Maiden stayed underneath the spire. Noticing this, Flight hung back. This was the goddess causing all this trouble to Ten Towns? Why was she not chasing them with enthusiasm? This was hilarious. She must have no idea what the Omen Seekers were up to. But without her on their trail, the Seekers of Season's Omen were able to escape back into the Caves of Hunger. Time was running out before the next new moon, and although there were still 3.5, I think I said 2.5 before I checked, it's 3.5 days until the pending battle, the group needed to
That's
make
right.
sure they had time to make it back to Bryn Shander. And that's where we start today. You guys are in the Frozen Grove, hanging out with the Dryad who is there. I guess you guys just stumbled into this area. It was 10 a.m. You regained some HP, those of you who have that feature. And that's where we're at. What are we doing?
I'm also no longer cursed.
Though that is true. I
Yay.
forgot about that. Yeah. What did you casted? You cast just remove curse,
Dispel magic.
dispel magic. Okay, and that removed the curse.
Yeah, he used
from
his
you.
he used his ring, I think.
Hell yeah.
We're all long rested.
No.
Oh,
No, we
Oh,
took a
okay.
long rest
We're
earlier.
pre-rest.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were
But
making
that-
a decision.
If it's the case that it's only 3.5 days, that might give us a little time to maybe try and find some more stuff in the city.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Should we have a rest and discuss?
Fair by
I don't
me.
really need to rest, but yeah, we can do that if we need to.
I mean, the dock's still way down, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have his spell slots back yet, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
okay, so we
Correct.
are long resting. Okay.
Well, is that the plan, or... Because we're in here, we have that devil we could go find. We can take the
That
time
is
rest
true.
in the day, and we know the devil's in here, correct? We don't know where, but we know it's
Somewhere
in here.
north of here.
We can take the time to go do that. Once it gets later, we can rest back here in the grove.
My thoughts are to head back into the city, not go anywhere near the tower, just get the buildings closest to us that pique our interest, and then get the hell out of here and try to avoid the devil at all possible. I think just engaging with them would waste more of our time and potentially not yield any results that would help us. They are a devil after all.
Fair enough.
Mhm.
Or on the flip side, we could head back. It gives us more time to prepare. Alex, do I feel comfortable saying? Does Steven feel comfortable with building the Mythalar?
I mean,
Maybe not getting it to
Yeah.
run, but building it physically.
Yeah, because
I mean-
we didn't attune to the Mythalar, we might need more time to build it on the other end.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking
exactly.
of.
I was wondering. This thing
wired.
seems like a pretty powerful item. I don't like. It might take a while to actually fully build it.
My
Right.
thought process is Steven has the blueprints, so it's the
Mm-hmm.
physical embodiment of it, but not necessarily the magic that makes it run type deal.
Exactly.
I have no idea how that works because we never got attuned to it. That would maybe help Steven out.
What would you
Had been
need
more.
to do that? What resources would you need to
I'm sure the
build a
blueprints
Mythalar?
say. I'm sure the blueprints say what he needs to make it out of, as well as possibly what fuels it.
I will need a lot more time with it, though. More time than
Yeah.
we have.
I mean, I'd say you're confident that basically what you're saying, given enough time, you could decipher what's going on, but I mean,
We don't
obviously-
have that time.
Not
But you need
necessarily
to-
before the battle, yeah. Not before the new moon.
Doc, you once told me a story about you guys taking down a metal dragon.
Correct.
Would it be quicker if you retro built the Mythalar out of the ruins of that dragon? Would that be enough resources?
The
Would that be
metal
the right
wise,
material?
Charlin is a dangerous substance. It has chaotic nature to it. It could potentially muddle the properties of the Mythalar. Without further study, may help, may hurt. Unsure.
Right. Never mind.
Well, I mean, just to chime in about some stuff you may know about it. So, I mean, you found a number of magical items that are made of Chardalin. So I think it reverberates magic very easily. So it could be good, but it's dangerous in the sense that you might go mad working with it.
Then yes. Charlin is a great substance.
The Doc going mad? Unheard of.
I may lose my mind, but what's left to lose? I guess the object here is choice. We have a 2-hour walk back, or we have a walk back to check on. It's been days since we've checked on the gnome
The ship.
squid things.
Yeah.
Not a Lloyd. Not a Lloyd.
Not Lloyd.
It's been a while since we've been back there.
Are you guys taking a long rest right here?
I think it would be for the
we
best.
should.
I don't think we should make our way either way through the city or the caves without the dock resting.
I'll be fine. I can either keep on my feet
Okay.
or anything that's not immune to fire or radiant, and kind of gestures to his hip where he keeps the pistol. I can hold my own. I'm just not as effective. Plus, touches the necklace. This can still do a deal.
Fair enough.
So
I
which
say
way
if we
go?
aren't resting, we should leave. Cut our losses.
I'll say that Flight, with your passive perception, you hear faint voices echoing through the caves.
Oh, from which direction? Yeah.
A few
Yeah, exactly.
We know
different
the-
directions.
We know the dark elves
Probably
come
echoing
from this
here, yeah.
direction. And there shouldn't be anything from this direction because that's the nest. And the eyes gave us the clue that the demon is somewhere to the north.
It has been days, Scoops.
Well, I'll say,
Exactly.
I mean, it's
and
been
we opened the
days.
way in here.
Yeah, exactly. The louder voices are coming from up this tube that you came down. Fainter, quieter voices are coming from this northward passage.
Hmm.
Some closer ones to the northwest, but there's some faint ones up north.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure you made handholds up this tube. Do you think
yes.
you could take a look, see what you see?
I can give it a shot, certainly. So Flight will walk around the grove here. And yeah, he'll make his way up the tube here.
Okay.
And he'll be sneaky about it.
Okay. So give me a stealth.
Give you a stealth. That would be
13. Okay.
13.
Let's see here. Okay.
Need to turn my ringer off.
Okay, so you crawl up this hole and you kind of peek out the top, just into the room around, into the hallways nearby. Right at the edge of your vision, you can see the pile of Remoraz eggs that are there. And there are two, as far as you can tell, Zent members there kind of poking around with them.
Mm-hmm.
They're poking around the eggs there?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
But you probably hear more voices than the two.
We know the Zentarum have a goal of connecting with Irialathus, so it's not a surprise that they're here. We opened the way for them.
Flight just kind of peeks his head out, kind of sees them messing around with those eggs there. They're probably not far enough along to actually hatch and do anything to them, but the fact that they're pretty close to us is somewhat concerning. Would I be able to tell how many different voices there are? How many would I hear?
Give me what would it be, like an insight check?
Sure.
Was that it right there? 16?
16?
Okay. Maybe it's hard to tell exactly, but like maybe close to a dozen.
This Flight just kind of silently thinks to himself, they sent a whole platoon here. Great.
I will say that you don't hear Nerth's voice.
Well, Nerth could be anybody at this point, just considering what he is.
Yeah, true that. True that.
Okay, Flight will slide back down the tube and go inform the rest of the group.
With that information, Scoops would say to the Doc and Bree, is there anything the two of you could do to block the entrance to the city? Maybe collapse this tunnel so they don't have access to it and we know where it is for later
I think
retrieval?
that's more
I
Flight's
can do
area
that.
of expertise,
Oh,
isn't it?
yeah.
I can. Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
Flight. What can you do?
How tall is the passageway?
Where are you asking about? Like the tube that you...
The passageway to the city. The passageway to the city.
Oh. I mean, it's probably not the same all the way through. Maybe 10 feet high.
Okay, because the central chamber here has to be a lot taller because of the trees that fit in it. But
Right, for sure. Yeah, I mean, this is probably like 30 or 40 feet high in here.
Okay, easy enough. I will spend.
Oh wow.
Okay, but the passageway is only like 10 feet high.
Let me just double check.
As soon as he does this, we need to get ready to book it. Where are we booking it to? Because as soon as they hear that, they're probably going to come looking.
I think we should go west or southwest because that's the direction of the Dark Elves and we know we can handle them easily. Whereas north is the devil.
Yeah.
The devil is trapped, correct?
Not for
It's
long.
frozen, but that doesn't mean that it can't do anything.
If it can communicate, it's not trapped. Yeah.
No, it's
Not
trapped.
entirely.
That's why it involved the black swords to try and free it. But just because it's trapped doesn't mean it's not dangerous.
Yeah.
We could set up an ambush.
Absolutely.
There's a whole platoon up there.
They're going to find us one way or another, unless we avoid them the entire time.
Eldrin friend, what's the name of the tree lady around the grove? I can't remember.
Hathawin.
Hathawin.
It's her first name,
Hathawin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anne Hathawin. That's right.
Anne, is there anything? Is there any way you could move these trees to help block the passage, or potentially help us set up an ambush?
Move the trees?
Okay, never mind.
I mean, I've never tried to. I mean, the whole reason they're growing here is just because of magic. I'm not sure. I'd almost hate to hurt them.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
let's avoid that if possible.
Then I think we should go to them so they don't come here. This should not be our ambush site.
I apologize. I was dealing with something in the chat. What is this that you're planning to do that they're all going to start running at you for?
Nothing necessarily, yeah.
Nothing necessarily, but I had said that we need to figure out where we're booking it to, because as soon as they hear us collapse the tunnel, they're probably
It doesn't say it makes
about.
any noise. I'm not collapsing the tunnel.
He's blocking it with ice.
I'm sealing it with ice.
I misheard. Okay.
How many feet of ice can you seal it? How many times can you do that?
I can move ice. I can move the ice or water up to 15 feet within a 30-foot cube.
How many key points do you have?
A lot.
To do that with.
I currently have 6.
Wow. So if you can do,
and doing that only takes 1 key point.
Ice, 15 feet of ice. You said.
I can manipulate. I can move the ice up to 15 feet, like change its elevation or dimensions within a 30-foot cube.
Wow. So
with 1 key point.
If you spent 1 or 2, you could do like 60 feet of ice between us and the city. That's in a certain dimension, yeah. Yeah, that's more than enough to block up the tunnel. I feel like they would have a hard time getting through.
That's why I was asking how tall the tunnel was.
Yeah,
because it's only 10 feet wide.
And we should try to make the outside of it look as natural as possible.
Yeah, that's what I was what I was going to try and do.
Thankfully, all of the walls are covered in ice.
So the cavern is only 10 feet tall?
Yeah, that's fine.
The tunnel.
I mean, it's not bigger than 30 feet, so yeah, you can still...
Okay, we should. I'm gonna trot. Flight's gonna step back and he's gonna say, Dimitri, get out of the way.
Yep. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me.
Okay, then he's going to spend a key point to use Shape of the Flowing River, and he's gonna make it look flush with the wall at that point. Right here.
Wow.
I'm going to take some time to brush away our footsteps around the entrance to the cave. Really
I think we've
as
made a few
natural
too
as
many
possible.
tracks around here to make that doable within a short amount of time.
Fair enough.
Real
Also,
helpful.
we also rested here, so yeah. So yeah, it's gonna take a
We
while to
can
cover
ask.
all of that up. We can, if Bree has passed without trace up, we could probably use that to throw them off our trail.
I'll ask Anne Hathawin to just make a few breezes and blow the snow around the entrance to the cave, just around so it looks less conspicuous.
Just around the
I
here?
definitely wouldn't have Pass Without Trace up anymore, but I can cast
Yeah,
it
around
again
here.
if need.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Okay. I might want to. Yeah. Okay.
And you're talking about just to cover up this wall that you've created?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, she snaps. She uses Druidcraft to kind of just like spin up little flurries of snow from the ground.
Heck yeah, thank you, Anne. Also, one last favor. Would you mind if I completely took all of your fruit? They'll grow back, right? Even if I
You
take all of
my
it?
fruit?
As much as I can
It's
get in the
just
bag of
not-
holding.
I mean, I guess.
There's going to be people around 10 towns who might survive with the help of your fruit. And I'd like to bring it to them.
Give me persuasion.
Heck yeah.
More people to maybe come visit you. Can that give him advantage?
Sure.
Persuasion. Why do I always persuade? I need to intimidate. And
why am I never mean about it?
Pass this fruit, everyone will die.
You
And then everyone will come after you and kill you as well. All right, persuasion.
No.
So you can do it with advantage. Oh, not that.
Oh
you
heck
need
yeah! There was
there we go.
19, but I'll roll another little
I
20.
get an
Fish for
20.
crit. Fish for crit.
That's
All
right.
3.
Yeah,
okay.
no.
Let's go crit vision. 19 feels pretty good.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, you have.
I think the
Good point.
fruit I've already got, which I think I've got 5 pairs left on my person, but I think they're probably gone by now. But I'll take however many I can get and put them in the bag of holding.
Okay. Let's load them up.
Heck yeah! Thank
Thank
you so much.
I don't think it says how many are there. How? Let's just
Well,
say
just
like
roll
20.
like a.
Yeah.
Or you could roll like a D.
D100.
Yo, we're
Yeah,
not-
roll a D100.
I'm rolling a
roll a
D.
D100, Alex.
You know what? You've taken so many. I'm just rolling a D20. Whatever it says is how many you can have.
Heck
Well, no.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, roll 2
2
D20.
D20?
Roll two
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
How about
3 D20s.
How about 3D10? What do you think about that?
3 D10 is great. Great
Sounds
compromise.
Don't end up 30. Don't end up with a 30.
30.
It says 12.
30,
I'll give you
30.
14. I'll give you 14.
Oh, Baker's
Okay,
doesn't. Oh,
thank you.
DM's doesn't. Thank you
Whose
so
bag
much.
am I putting them in? Scoops?
Yeah, the bag of holding.
Okay.
Okay,
so
I will.
So Flight has them.
I flight him.
And
You flight
yeah,
them?
I'll save those for the NPCs back at 10 towns.
Okay, so you have 3
Okay,
purple pairs
so-
in there already, so plus 14, 17 purple pairs.
Cool.
I think I still have 1 left on my person.
Okay.
Yeah, just keeping track of that.
Alright, I need to start doing something differently. Okay, well, I'll do that next time. Cool. Alright, great. Well, you've convinced Anne Hathawin to relieve all of her... That's not the right word. To just give you her pairs. So now you're all
Yeah.
loaded up with pears. Hell yes.
Heck yeah. Well, let's get moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doc, stick to the middle. Yeah. I'm happy to go first, but yeah, stick to the middle.
Where are you guys going right now?
North or west? Or northwest and then northeast.
I thought we wanted to avoid the devil.
East, west, northwest.
I thought we were going to go south.
We could go
Because
back
that's
through
where
the nest. We know there's no trouble there, except
No, the nest is where the Zentarim are.
Yeah.
Zentarim. Oh, all 12 of them are there? Rough.
What was your question?
Yeah, I say south then.
Yeah, I thought we were going south because that's where the Drow were, and we can handle them because we kicked their asses.
Heck yeah.
Well, yeah, up to you. Where you guys headed?
Well, are any of these going to lead us out? Is our goal to get out?
Yeah, what is your goal? Are you? Yeah, I guess. Well, sorry.
What is our goal? Yeah.
Get out. Get back to
Okay.
that.
Then shouldn't we go north to try and I know we're probably gonna have to fight them, but we can take them. We can take them.
Bargain with a devil.
I'd say we
know.
we know the way. We know the way we came. We can avoid the devil. Flight, can you make another pathway up for us?
Another pathway up.
The other tube that Scoops originally jumped down.
That's the one we came down.
If we head back the way we came, we know the way we came.
Oh,
we know there's a devil that way. Can you make the same handholds to get us up there safely?
I can.
I say we hedge our bets, and because we saw different tunnels heading south from the nest room and other places. So I think we should hedge our bets, go west from here, southwest from here, and try to get north once we find a different tunnel.
Okay.
Lead the way then, Scoops.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, so I say we head down this tunnel here.
This one over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bottom left. All right, dope. You guys start going through this slender little tunnel that kind of snakes its way around.
Are we seeing footprints as we go, like ones that aren't ours, obviously?
Yeah, like a heavy, cowardly, 9-foot tall, dark elf running away, pissing himself.
You probably see some scraped up walls coming through here. You see some footprints getting smaller and smaller the further into this tunnel.
Do we want to start stealthing? Do we want to start stealthing? I've cast Pass Without Trace on us.
We'll stealth when he calls for it. But yeah, we'll attempt to be. We'll certainly attempt to be sneaky. But we'll roll stealth when he calls for it.
Okay.
All right, so you come to a crossroads here. The tunnel leads northward into kind of an opening area. I know on the map there's a little picture which is not actually there.
Okay, so I guess we go north then, yeah?
The tunnel goes north, or there's a wall here as part of another Netherese building that fell here. It's a slight wall. It's not totally blocked off, though, so you could climb up over that wall if you headed left.
Okay. Well, is there actually an arrow in here?
No. This is empty. Actually, let's see here. The ground.
I was gonna say that kind of looks like a sundial point or something like that.
Oh yeah. No,
or
it
like
looks
something
like
that fell off the clock tower.
There's like I don't know, just a small hole, like someone dug this out of the ice.
Dead end, folks.
Like something was stuck in this spot. It was like the handle of something was stuck there.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
You head north, you hit a dead end.
Back the other way.
Oh,
we can try to
the
climb.
wall. Light, do you want to do the honors?
Very well.
I can't get through. Oh no, there we go.
Moving up.
All right.
Then that's a door, yeah.
It's
Or
no,
like
it's,
a wall?
it's like the ledge of. Yeah, it's just like a ledge. It's like a 10-foot.
Okay. Flight will. How high does it go?
Just 10 feet. Oh, I mean the roof
10
is
feet?
like 30 foot.
No.
20 foot.
I was talking about the ledge. The ledge.
Yeah,
the ledge.
about 10 foot.
The ledge is only 10 feet. Okay,
Mhm.
good. So I can go up it and still be within breeze, pass without trace.
Yes, for sure.
Okie dokie.
Yeah,
Then
I'm staying
I
with
will
that.
do so.
All right. So you climb up. You see a frost-covered statue of a human wizard standing outside of. Wait, hang on. Oh, embedded in the south wall is a domed circular building made of seamless black stone and decorated with faintly glowing constellations. A frost-covered statue of a human wizard stands outside it, gazing outward from atop a 3-foot-high stone pedestal. Oh, I like it. It's only 3 foot high, so no problem for everybody to crawl up. The building and the statue rest on a 5-foot-high curved stone platform enclosed by a low wall. Okay, so 5 foot high, whatever. So is everyone climbing up, following after Flight?
Yeah.
Nothing drastic is up there for you to fight or anything.
Absolutely.
I can't see anything up here. Oh, there we go.
Oh, well, no. There you go. So you guys have climbed up over this lip into this area. You go around. There's another statue looking out. There's a stairway that heads down.
These remind me of the elf statues at the tomb where that mirror was.
Mm.
There are a bunch of like outward-facing statues there.
Bree goes back to help Lazarus up.
Oh, I thought Lazarus didn't make
I
it.
can't get through. It's not.
Guys,
There we go. Thank you, Alex.
No, thank Bree. Bree came back and gave you the.
Yeah,
Great.
Yeah.
gave you a bit of a boost. She hopped back down and like did the little stirrup kind of lift.
Appreciate it, Bree.
All right, so
Yep,
hang
yep.
on. Dimitri, sorry, everybody, pause.
Oop.
All right, I'm pausing you guys. Hang on. Why can you still
Okay.
move?
Time for the ambush.
Yeah, hang on.
We all just wait. Dude.
No,
Did we not
Flight is being cautious.
did we not get an
we're stealthy.
opportunity to stealth?
I think we might be.
You might be able to. I have to check some
what
stuff.
happened.
Hang on here. Icicles cling to the 20-foot-high ceiling of this ice cavern. Embedded in... that's you already got the description for all of that. But yeah, this feels like it gives away too much already. But this room's filled with icicles. Dimitri started moving through this room. Where was the first spot you went, Dimitri?
Oh, good. Oh, I'm pretty sure. I can't move. I'm pretty sure it's this one.
Okay. I guess, yeah, just give me stealths here.
Oh shit!
Heck
We're on stealth now.
Yeah, stealth.
34.
18.
18's still decent. All the 34, all the son of a bitch, you guys.
I have disadvantage.
Oh, okay. So only
No,
20.
soft 20.
Wow, 20.
Jeez. All right. I'm just giving them perceptions. There's no way. Okay. Great. You guys just kind of tiptoe through this area below the icicles. Without
The icicles are trying to perceive us?
Do any of the icicles? If I look up and look up above us, do any of the icicles move or breathe?
Or like whip out a
No.
little
Or reach
tendril?
out tendrils, yeah.
They all look like just normal icicles.
Definitely not ropers, right?
Definitely not.
Or those other things?
Oh, right, yeah.
mimics.
It might be methods, yeah.
Yes,
Methods,
ice.
yeah.
Oh. Hmm.
Can you Are
Unpause?
we allowed to unpause now?
Oh, yeah, you're allowed to unpause now. All right.
Gracias.
Well, great. Thank you, Pass Without Trace. All right.
Yep.
Thank you,
Perma-prep.
benevolent DM.
So you make it through that area. Into
Are there
this next
more
area.
icicles in here?
Clinging to the 30-foot high ceiling of this cavern is a forest of icicles, some of which have grown to the length of 5 feet or more. Embedded in the south wall is a cylindrical domed building made of seamless black stone and decorated with faintly glowing constellations. Rime-covered statues of human wizards stand in front of this building, gazing outward from atop 3-foot-high stone pedestals. The building and statues are raised by a 5-foot-high curved stone platform enclosed by a low wall, with stone steps leading up to it.
And it looks like there's a tunnel up here. Bree silently waves you guys over.
It sounds like we were the writing of the book implies to me that we were supposed to come in this way and go come in south and go east. Cool.
Maybe.
I think this looks like a tunnel that we're going to need to create handholds up. It looks like one of the
Okay, so
tunnels.
I can get like one handhold using an action. So this is going to take Flight a while to actually get up this.
Nobody.
And I mean, how many key points do you have? Because you also have the.
This doesn't take key points.
Oh, the handholds don't. It's not a whole 30.
No, the elements. This is using I believe it's limited to within a 1 foot cube.
Okay, that sounds right.
That doesn't. I think it does that. It doesn't take as long as
the time.
Foot cube in any dimension.
That sounds right. I know you got a couple different.
Yeah, things. 1 foot cube.
Okay, cool. Okay, just making sure that you weren't going to run out before you got to the other tube that you had to go up. Okay,
yeah,
great.
no. So to get up this is probably going to take a couple minutes. So.
While he's going up, I'll put some crampons on my shoes to make it easier to climb up ice slides.
Okay.
While he does that, I'm gonna go look over this way.
I'm gonna go with him so he's not by himself.
Okay, so you looking up the stairs, you see the 3 statues sitting up there covered in rime. A little bit further back, there's like a doorway, an open doorway that leads further back into the building that had crashed here.
Interesting.
I look back towards Bree like
Be a moment, right?
Yes, but I'm afraid to go much further from everyone else because if you go too far from me, actually she's probably going to stay back here. If you go too far from me, you won't be within my Pass Without Trace radius. And look at the ceiling.
I follow back.
Yeah.
You can at least take a look.
I get it. It's the exhaustion talking.
I'll take this one, Doc.
No. You have the same issue.
I'm very stealthy. I've got a +6 to stealth. I'm proficient. I'm even if I'm outside of the radius for a minute or two, it doesn't bother me. I just want to peek in the door, see if there's anything interesting.
Okay, wait. Oh, okay, sorry. I looked away. So you went in.
I'm
you're
peeking
heading
in the
back,
door.
You're peeking in this door. All right. Well, much of this building has collapsed, but the front room is intact and also free of ice and frost. The remnants of smashed furnishings suggest that the room was once served as a wizard's workshop. Atop a splintered table is a brimstone cube small enough to hold in one hand. The air around the cube ripples as it seems to be putting out enough dry heat to warm the entire room.
Safe place. Okay. And there's no visible sign of any life in there.
Give me a perception, I guess.
Perception.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see anything actively living there right now. You do see a number of footprints. This was active recently. There were people coming in and out of these rooms, but no one is there right now.
I will. The cube is solid.
Yep.
What do I have to hold stuff?
I don't know. What do you got?
How big is the cube? Excuse me.
It's a 3-inch cube.
Oh, heck yeah! I'll take out my hooded lantern, and I will push the cube into the hooded lantern with my rapier.
Oh, okay.
And shut the lantern and
Dope.
hang that back off my pack.
Okay. An odd contraption you've made. It doesn't emit any light, but it heats up within 15-foot radius. Everything's about 95 degrees Fahrenheit.
Cool.
Hell yeah. Okay. Anything else in this room? Flight is slowly crawling up, making handholds in this tube here. Although the more northward you get, the closer that those voices seem to get to you.
Warm. Yeah, I'll head back to the group and say I found an ancient heating element, some sort of device to keep us toasty. It'd come in handy. It might help you with the Mythalar.
It's constantly staying warm.
Absolutely.
That is incredible.
Very cool.
May I see that for a moment, Abel?
You can see it all you like. I don't think we should do that right now, but perhaps when next we stop.
Are we able to get up yet?
Well, it'll only take me like a couple minutes to get all the way up.
Then let's take as long as we have.
Let me see. Let me measure this out.
It's free for you to look at.
35. Yeah, 80. So let's see, 80 times 6. That's going to be.
Actually, do you mind if I put that? Bree kind of. Oh, sorry. Finish your sentence.
Yeah, I'm just going to say it's probably going to take Flight about 3 minutes to get all the way up to the, 3 minutes at minimum to get all the way up to the top.
Okay. What were you saying,
Bree talked to Ample Lazarus. She's rubbing her back a little bit. She's like, I think I actually pulled my back a little bit when I was. No offense, Lazarus, when I was helping Doc up. Do you mind if I put that heater in my backpack as a kind of heating pad for a bit?
Go for it.
Cool, thank you. She puts it in her backpack. Oh my gosh, that feels so much better.
So
sorry, Doc.
Hell yeah. Okay. Anything else within the last 3 minutes? And I mean, closer to that final 3 minute, what are you doing about running into Zentarum?
Well, when Flight pokes his head up, where is he? I'll climb up a little bit behind him.
Keep going.
Yeah,
up.
I think we should just keep going. We shouldn't wait for him to get to the top.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody stay close to me.
Eventually, you'll get to. Oh, and you know what? I have these.
We're actually back in the same room.
Yeah. So you end up realizing you can see the lower of the baby Remoraz pools. So this.
Well, all we need to do is get to the next tunnel north, because this is the one we originally slid down into, which will get us closest to the exit.
Yeah, let's see if we can. We're closer to our destination. We might as well try sneaking now.
Bree, could you summon a distraction?
I possibly could. And Flight pulls out his bag of tricks. Stop going ahead.
Yeah, as you get closer and closer, these voices are right around the corner. A bunch of them have set up camp. You probably hear a fire roiling, them eating things, kind of conversing.
Strike now while they're not paying attention. Catch them when they're off guard.
Are you fingering your beads?
Yep.
Also, Dimitri, you're definitely behind me.
Yeah, no worries.
We'll just stick you there. Okay, I apologize. This is happening so early. I have to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, and then we'll see.
Okay, that's fine.
You guys can converse what you want to do.
Let's discuss.
I'm pausing the time.
Yeah, let's try.
5 minutes once we get down. All right, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Right, the second he's gone.
So we know there's about 12
Boom.
people in there.
Let's burn them alive. All of them. In like one good shot of fire.
They're murderers and scoundrels. I have no objection. They'll kill us in a second if they see us.
That's what I was thinking. I'm going to go grab something really quick. That's my idea.
I mean, I'm okay to attack them if that's what everybody wants to do. If he feels he's the one who's the lowest down out of all of us, and if he feels that confident about it, then I'm fine to take them on.
I don't think we should necessarily
have
stay to, finish them off, but at least give them a burst and then get up the next tunnel. The next tunnel already has handholds, I believe, because
So Flight could go last
down,
and then get rid of them as we go.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah. I don't know how long that would take. But it's a thought. Anyways, I'm gonna take this opportunity to fill up my water bottle. I'll be right back.
I am back.
And everyone else
Okay.
is gone.
It feels like we're
Flight-
gonna have to confront them.
Yeah, we should definitely get a better idea of their numbers, because right now Flight's only actually seen 4 of them, so they could have brought something. And he heard at least a dozen of them, but he doesn't. But he doesn't know what all else they brought with them.
You want to throw 2 fireballs in there?
I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea, but not before we get a better look at what's in there.
Either you or Scoops.
They
are
could have
perfect
brought like
up
a
there
whole
doing
they could have brought like a whole bunch of axe beaks in here with them for all we know.
Oh, Flight, everything burns when the fire's hot enough.
I'm saying we should have it. I'm saying I'd prefer not to get caught up in something that we don't know what we're dealing with immediately.
I trust your expertise, my friend.
All right, I'm back. What's your guys' plan? What have you talked about?
Well, 2 of
So
them-
Flight's a little trepidatious at this. He doesn't want to just go in guns a-blazing. He hears at least a dozen, but he wants to make sure there's not more, because they could have brought more stuff with them.
Is anyone capable of dousing their fire from afar?
I can do so one at a time.
How many fires? We don't know.
As many as I can get within 30 feet of.
Because if we just douse their fires, that would plunge the cave into darkness. And we
Assuming-
could potentially sneak past.
Assuming they can't see in the dark somehow.
Assuming,
and that
yeah.
would definitely blind me.
Steven's like got
We-
that little cat collar in his hand. That's the only way.
We
Steven
know
can
where
do
we're
it.
going, so
Or actually,
uh,
can I have Pumpkin out and be petting Pumpkin?
Yeah, sure,
Jeez.
for sure.
yeah, we know where we're going, so we would have the advantage in darkness.
We could send
Uh,
Pumpkin.
Absolutely.
I can get a better look.
Go ahead.
All right, hang on. I gotta. You guys are planning on something very smart. I need to address some of this.
And if nothing else, you could have them chase Pumpkin into the next room and or gather them all in the same place.
Agreed. Flight, can you put Pumpkin up there?
Up where?
At the ledge.
Which ledge? Just up here?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna hold myself
I
like
can.
real close to the ice because I'm not gonna be able to see.
Sure. Have a climb up Dimitri and have a cling to my back.
I will get a little. Alex, can I get a little closer to them? Like right where here is.
Well, yeah,
Sure.
I made handholds leading up to like the trail.
Oh,
So
it's
you
just
could be like,
it's paused, so I can't move myself.
Oh,
yeah. So
here's unpaused.
it would be in like a as straight a line as I can muster, like straight up the middle of the tube. So
I hand up pumpkin. I put myself close to the wall, and I go into the eyes of a cat.
okay, Flight makes another handhold here, then another handhold here. Does it look like the Zentarim guys moved around?
Have you seen them in this?
Because they were like over here at first.
Yeah. Well.
Let's see what.
Yeah.
I
moved them
right there
around
at
just
first.
because you were like, they have light, they have these fires. I had to make the fires, and then it would make sense that they're around those fires.
Oh, okay. Oh shit! There's Caldorix.
What?
I don't know.
Caldor.
Yo. The
The
second,
betrayer.
Huh?
the second I see Caldorix, you hear Steven go.
Caldorix is with them. There's roughly
Who?
7 of them. He used to be one of us.
Wait,
He was-
wasn't he going to... What was he going to do again?
I don't
Why
think he
did
ever
he leave?
told you. I think the last thing
Yeah.
you guys knew was that... Or did you even know that he became a warlock?
Yeah, we knew that. And
No, I don't think we do actually.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
like
pretty-
the whole thing that happened when he did so happened kind of in his head. So
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I guess he
I
didn't
don't think he
tell,
ever actually told us.
Yeah. I don't think you actually heard about what he had to do. He just took Moose Springsteen and kind of headed off.
I guess he's, like, never coming back, the player?
Yeah. Well, I messaged him and I didn't hear
Unlikely.
back from him. I think he's just too busy.
Okay. University students, man.
Yeah. I was even like, hey man, just for the story, like, you don't even have to pay, just like one episode. I just didn't hear back from him, so.
That's too bad.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you through Pumpkin, you
Mhm.
see a number of Zentarum thugs hanging out around campfires, just kind of joking, laughing around. It looks like they've set up camp. Indeed, you see Caldorix hanging out with one of these groups. Grown
Like
a little bit
on
dirtier.
good terms?
Apparently, I mean, he's not tied up.
Hmm.
Our exit's blocked either way. They have Caldorix, and they don't seem to be hostile.
So is
Is-
Caldorix working with Nerith?
I hope not.
We know he's a Harper though, right?
I
Maybe
think
he's
so.
putting himself
Yeah.
in deep cover.
Yeah, he could be working as a double agent.
Yeah, because he did tell us why he left. He told us that he was leaving to go help them out, right?
Well, that could be. He probably
He said he
something
left
for the Harpers.
when he left. He said duty calls.
Mm-mm.
But and we also do know that he's working with the Harpers. He did tell us that.
Yeah, he at least alluded to it, if not specifically, but like he brought
I
it
believe
up
he did
when
specifically
your
say
mom-
that. I believe he
Did he?
did
I
at some
believe
point
he
specifically
did.
said that.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't have known that coming in as late as I did, and I
Mhm.
remember that.
Well, I feel like it came up when Flight's mom mentioned being part of the Harpers, and then his interest rose. But yeah, I mean, if you guys remember that,
Oh,
then
yeah.
cool. That can be valid. You guys can know that. So what do you
What's
think?
this mark here?
That's just so I know where the campfires are.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's like a campfire right at the mouth of the tunnel.
So they're
that
not
we
hold-
won't go into.
They're not holding
Yes.
torches then.
Not in this room. Although you
Well, I
see
think we
see
might
some
have to
light
fight them
flickering
then.
against here. Against this
Like,
wall.
yeah.
I could draw them south and maybe go down jump down the tunnel to the south back into the grove and then circle back around, giving them chase. I can move pretty fast when I need to. Faster than most people.
Yeah, that's good flight.
Flight,
Absolutely.
you did notice that the ones looking at the eggs were carrying torches.
Okay.
So
No,
either,
So that's
either I
probably
could,
what the light bouncing off of this wall is.
Right.
either I could go all the way back around the way we've come to get back to the grove and come up through this tunnel, or I could just try to sneak down through the bottom here and go through this cave, this little one at the bottom here, and draw them into this bottom chamber. Because if I can draw them into this bottom chamber, at least the three of you can get up to the exit tunnel.
Steven can't hear any of you guys right now.
Yo,
Oh,
Yeah, his
okay.
senses are
Oh,
all,
right.
yeah, his senses
Can
are
I-
all going through Pumpkin.
Can I do something while this whole planning thing's going on with Pumpkin?
Sure. Yeah, what are you trying to do? Although
If I
keep in
go
mind,
here-
you're outside of her stealth range.
Where does the stealth range end?
How far is it? 10 feet?
10 feet radius?
30-foot radius.
30-foot radius for that trace.
For
Yeah.
Passageway trace, sorry, I didn't realize you were talking about my thing. Yeah. So you
So
can go
up to that
here.
far. Yeah.
So
Yeah, unless
does
you
it-
want to switch spots with me, Flight, and then it could go like a tiny bit further if needed.
Well, assuming they don't have dark vision, Flight could just sneak over to the side here, and you could stay in the tunnel.
I want to try to do something. Is there any spot because I can see Caldorix?
Yeah.
I want to try to get Caldorix to notice the cat. I want to try to
Mm.
get in his eyesight. He knows
Mm.
Pumpkin.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's tricky. How? Because you're at the limit
so-
of sneaking, so it doesn't look like you'll be able to sneak up and poke him or anything.
That's not. I'm thinking. Keep walking this way. Keep having cat do. Quiet as well. Oh, something dead. Dead thing. Oh, I remember what that is. And then if these two are looking at the fire, and if this guy is blocking this guy, and these two are looking at the fire,
Uh-huh.
can Caldorix walk around the corner? Cat. Boom, Pumpkin, and then the oh shit thought can occur.
Very possible. I mean, yeah, if you step outside of the what's it called?
Pass that trace.
Pass
After
that
the
Yeah,
trace.
passes out of trace. Then yeah, I mean, I guess
when
you
his
could flick on
eyes are
your
looking
light,
away. Yeah.
but you'll risk the other guy seeing you, right?
I'm gonna turn around and
Yeah, but
say,
they're just gonna think it's a random fucking cat. Like, it doesn't mean that they see us.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I mean, a random cat in the middle of these caves is odd, but yeah, it doesn't mean that you give away your location and you could always pop him away or whatever.
If Neff is smart enough, he would have given everyone a dossier on us, including our cat.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Knowing us down to knowing that Lazarus always carries a cat near him.
Yeah, but
But
that's
I'm not-
assuming that he's turned. I don't think he has.
My thought more is trying to get
I
in
don't
his,
trust him.
in his line of sight, not turning on the collar, but trying to like while he's looking from one person to another, as he looks in between the
Meow.
people, cat head. And then he's
I see what you're saying.
if he does it, I will flicker light on and flicker light off. If no one stops me, because Stephen will turn around and say,
I'm going to try to get Caldorix's attention.
Are you sure that it? Are you?
He can't hear us. He's just saying. Yeah.
Flight. As soon as he hears you say that, Flight actually kind of hops down to. Oops, not that one. Flight kind of hops down to the handhold in front of you and kind of taps you on the shoulder.
I warg out.
Are you sure that nobody else will see you?
I'm
It's a
thinking
risk.
that at least 3 other Zents would have the ability to see him. I'll roll perception checks for everyone. We can hope that Caldorix gets the best
10,
one.
15, 20.
There's a chance others will see.
I would like to ready an action as soon as Lazarus tells me the shit's gone south.
Do you need to be a spellcaster to throw a fireball bead?
I don't think so.
I do not think so.
Doc, can I borrow one of those beads? And I'll
Just
be ready
borrow
with
it.
that.
Just gonna chew
Hold
on
on.
it real quick.
Just let me know the
so-
spot so I can mark it off.
I'll ready in action to throw a fireball into the center of it, because 40 feet should get most of both sides. But I'm going to try to get everyone around this campfire and anyone else I can get with the radius around the other one.
I know Caldorix' resistance to fire, right? We were good enough friends. I definitely
I don't
tried to
trust
burn
him
my
either way.
resistance.
I don't care.
I know it about can I roll something to see if Steven maybe knows that about
Oh,
tiefling?
just about tieflings? Yeah. I mean, just beat a 10 on a nature check.
I mean, have you never seen him get hit with fire before?
I think we have, actually.
I'm positive. I'm
Probably.
pretty sure I have, but I
Well,
do
then
know.
you should
I do
know.
know he's resistant.
Oh,
Being a
yeah,
10.
you do for sure know he's resistant, yeah.
Well, I could relay that. If you get Caldog's blast, he does decent with the burn.
Right now, there are bigger problems than your old friend / potential traitor.
Are you
Do not hurt him.
jealous?
What? No.
Are you jealous, Scoops? Is this
No.
jealousy?
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking
think
about.
I'm picking up on some jealousy here. Weird.
No whims.
Not at all.
Avoid hitting him if you can, Scoops. He was a close friend of mine.
I'll do my best.
Can I insight that?
If he'll do his best or not. It's up. I guess that's up
Are
to
you okay with
Scoops.
me doing that?
Absolutely.
What the hell?
So he will
What?
do his best, but he is jealous.
Bree just nods. It's okay.
Yeah, but knowing Scoops, he has a bigger picture in mind, and if this was a trolley problem, he's happy to run over Caldorix to save 10 towns.
Yeah, no.
So with that,
If things go south, I'll run Pumpkin up.
Do you mind if Flight rolls that insight check as well?
I don't mind at all.
Okay.
I agree. You should run Pumpkin southeast, maybe down towards the Grove.
Agreed.
Same deal, or do I get less?
You would know that he's going to do his best. You might not see the jealousy though.
So I'm more specifically worried about the thing about letting him, like, the trolley thing.
Yeah. Oh, knowing Scoops, you would know that he's willing to sacrifice for the bigger problem.
Would that extend?
Like, you actually kind of see Flight narrow his eyes at you.
What was your question,
Oh.
Doctor?
I want to do it too, but just because I have a curiosity. If it,
Yeah, go on.
I just want to know if it includes us. Like,
Yeah,
Absolutely,
that
it
was,
includes us.
includes
Absolutely,
us.
it
Okay.
includes us. Yeah. Himself most of all. He is the most self-sacrificial.
Oh, I know that.
Of that.
and we know
So
that. We've
Yeah,
we've
he'll always
tried you for
volunteer
it.
himself first. But if the four of us need to die to save the world, so be it.
Oh shit!
What?
I just forgot. Wait for me, guys. Zerophon is in the house.
Undo the handhelds.
Yeah.
Just
I was just finding some ice methods.
guys. Woo!
Oh,
I have a horrible idea.
Zerophon's the distraction.
No. If we
Oh.
can get one of them away from the fire, maybe to use the bathroom, relieve themselves, I can take their place and attempt to get close to Caldorix.
and I kind of tip my hat, and whatever one I saw closest to Caldorix, I morph into.
Okay, great.
Or
That means waiting.
Okay, so wait, hang on.
we-
What is Pumpkin doing right now? You warged out of him while he's in the middle of the room.
Pumpkin's probably just kind of like
licking himself.
sitting is up against a rock, just Pumpkin. Well, there's no rock there. Up against.
Thinking
Okay.
about lasagna.
Is there? Let's get a stealth roll from Pumpkin, being that Pumpkin made it out into that
Okay.
room. I mean, okay, I'll let you say that you didn't leave the stealth shadowy area if that's you warged out to think about it, or do you think you went this far and you're outside of the +10?
I think I'm outside of it
Okay.
because life's short.
Yep.
This is with a because actually this might work. Oh well,
Guys.
well. Hey, distraction is distraction. I want the cat scene anyway.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, could we say that he set himself up in a position where Caldorix will likely be the first person to see the cat?
Pumpkin knows what to run like this way if anything happens. Pumpkin does know that.
Okay.
And like the as
Yeah.
Pumpkin runs.
Okay. Well,
Actually, she could probably get up the handholds that Flight made,
Hmm.
and in the tunnel that we came up, and we came down from.
are there handholds to climb all the way up?
I'm pretty sure that Flight was the last person to come down, and he.
For the way we came into this area, no, Flight only made the handhold that he made when he tried to stop himself from sliding all the way down.
Right. So there's just the one
There's
handhold.
only that
going up.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's probably like a third of the way up, so she probably couldn't make it all the way up there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
True that.
I think it was like here somewhere.
Yeah.
And
So then
Everybody
we're
knows
gonna
that.
struggle to get up there.
Okay. So hang on. Let's jump back.
I
Yeah, a
mean,
six-
at first,
a six for
if we
Pumpkin.
clear the way, then it only takes a couple minutes to get. It'll only take Flight like a couple of rounds to get far enough up to get all of us up there.
Okay, so yeah, a number of these guys noticed this random cat just hanging out in this room. Guys, what the? Here, kitty, come here, kitty. One of these guys walks over. Another guy notices the other guy doing that and heads over here. What the fuck? What is
Can
there?
I like
you're on
as they've
dock,
noticed now it's full on cat runaway.
Okay, stay back from that thing. That's probably some sort of monster. There ain't no regular cats just wandering around in this cave.
Hit. The second I hear fear, hiss.
Oh fuck no. Okay, guys, there's some sort of monster in here with us. It's heading to the south. Okay. What now?
Just like however far I can get Pumpkin, just Pumpkin's
Are
running.
they chasing it or staying away from it?
They stayed away from it at first. They're watching it. They're somewhat following it, but they're keeping their distance.
What is Caldorix doing?
Caldorix is getting up. You notice that his hands are covered in blood, but it's dried, and
That's normal.
yeah, that's normal for him.
Normal for
Actually,
Caldorix.
you're
What do you
noticing that these little piles of bones have been like piled up into little artworks all around the
Yep.
room. Of course.
Yep.
Yeah, that tracks.
That's
Did he make an artwork out of the Rimmeraz?
yes, of course. Oh, it looks beautiful.
Oh, I miss Caldorix.
So yeah, he's doing that. He's probably playing with some bones. You know what? Here, I'll give him a perception check just to have seen the cat.
Yeah, well, the
during
rest of
that.
us are probably like army crawling, like stomach right up against the floor of this ice tube,
Oh God, Caldorix.
just to keep us out of line of sight.
right. Caldorix is the last person to notice that anything's going on. Now he does see
Also
this.
very
He does
Caldorix.
see the pumpkin. He rolled a 6 on his perception. So he's the last person. He does notice, but he's the last person to notice. Like this fire's in the way. It's kind of dark. I'll give him an insight to know.
I mean, Pumpkin's a relatively distinct cat.
Yeah. Is his thing lit up? His thing's not lit up, is it?
The second I'm seeing,
What up?
His collar.
that's how Pumpkin has to see. Pumpkin needs it to see.
Okay,
Dark
so
out,
it's totally lit. Okay, so you can barely stealth anyway.
Oh, they're probably even more freaked out by this cat with this magic light on it.
Yeah, it's like they're convinced it's one of those fish that have the light bulb hanging off of its head.
Anglerfish?
Yeah, and I think it's some
Yeah.
sort of
Angler
weird
cat.
anglerfish monster.
cat.
Yeah. Okay, so this guy's kind of following after, but hesitantly, just tiptoeing through this. Oh, actually, shit. He probably lights a torch to do that, though. He grabs one off the wall, lights it, and starts to go. Sorry, the second he does what?
They don't have dark vision.
The second he turns the corner, if enough of them have is only one following him?
Only one of them. Okay, so he's following him, and he's staying far behind, and he's staying about right there, so he can keep the rest of the guys in view.
Pop
but
blood,
that's getting close. Oh, you're right outside of view for him. What did you say? Pop pumpkin away?
Yep, the poof away, and then the blood mist.
So is there a blood splat on the ground where Pumpkin just disappeared from?
Yeah, we've done.
I hope they're wearing brown pants.
And that will, I know that will trigger Caldorix. I know that will, because me and him did that trick constantly.
Oh yeah, the Hellcat trick. Although, but hang on, where are you making the cat go away? Because it's out of Caldorix's view right now.
The second the other guy sees it, the second the other guy's like locks eyes with Pumpkin, Pumpkin's gonna away.
Oh, so he can see it and take that info
he
back to
watches
his
it
friends.
pops into the thing, and I hope it freaks him out enough to go, the cat just exploded.
Okay,
heard
great.
cat exploded. I just saw she ran right when I said cat exploded.
Okay, great.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, yeah, she heard you.
No, not me. Okay, great. So yeah, like you take Pumpkin into this back room, and you're watching this opening, and almost waiting for eye contact, where this guy steps in, sees Pumpkin. Pumpkin explodes into a bunch of blood. This guy screams. You hear his scream echo through the area. Oh, fuck no! This freaking cat had some sort of disease! Guys, we're gonna get sick in here if we're in here longer. How... do you guys know where this fucking city is? Holy shit. So he comes running out from this back room. He runs past his buddy up to his friends. He's just like...
I hear there was an outbreak of bugbear cooties recently. We could be getting it.
You're right. Guys, okay, that the cat exploded. Caldorix's eyes kind of light up. His head tilts to the side like a dog almost. It was there. It was glowing, and then it just poof. I didn't do anything. I didn't see anything attack this thing. Could this happen to us? You guys, what is going on? This place is haunted.
Oh wait, make it worse. Repop Pumpkin. Bring Pumpkin back over behind Blade telling the story, and just
like on his shoulder,
like up behind him, and then just meow.
Oh, he's just standing there. He just shows up behind the guy. Yeah! Fuck! Okay, no, guys, it exploded. I saw it. I guess the other guys start to like make fun of him and laugh, or they're just like, okay, right, it exploded.
How many of them are now looking at the cat?
I mean, I guess with its glowing collar, all of them.
Can I on off the collar and then dispel?
I love this so much.
Flicker,
and then,
like.
Yep.
Okay.
And then pop up again, like while they're all paying attention there. Like you're watching this hand, you don't see what this hand's doing. Cat appears in a new spot, and then they just hear the meow again.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Well, cool. And then hold on. That guy's freaked out. He's backed up against the wall. I sold you.
Minor illusion, like devil laugh, like.
Heck yes.
Same thing. Flicker. Pop again.
Okay. Great. You know, that time you hear an additional laugh on top of your laugh that shakes the whole cave. And then the freaking your cat explodes yet again. But you can tell that someone else played a role in that. It's a classic.
The cave
Hellcat
shake
maneuver.
a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. So Caldorix has been clued in on what is going on here while the men around him are freaking out. The laughter stops. Some of these dudes kind of back up away from the fire towards the back end of the cave here. Caldorix stands up, pulls his sword out, but isn't super concerned. This guy tries to stand behind Caldorix as he steps aside. A couple of these guys with the torches come back from the egg area. One guy's holding an egg. They're all just kind of looking around, confused as hell about what's going on. God, okay, it's haunted. There's an exploding cat. It just blood's going everywhere, guys. Is this real?
Yeah, hopefully they've encountered some of the ghosts in the other tunnels.
Okay. Well, you've thoroughly stirred these guys up for sure. What is your next plan of action?
Flight's actually going to do something at this point.
Okay.
He's gonna peek around the corner here. Am I far enough away to not be in any of their torchlight or the campfire light? Like if I were to step here.
Yeah, there you're technically in sight.
Because I can't really tell where the light is.
Right.
Because I have dark vision and it all kind of looks the same.
You'll be sane.
Let me check something.
Well, isn't dark vision like shades of gray and?
Yeah, but I can't really see where it begins and ends on the map.
Yeah, he should technically be able to see the color in the lit areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so a normal torch is 20 bright, 40 dim, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it seems like
this guy is over here, the closest to me, and he's 50 feet away.
Right. He can barely see you because you're somewhat covered by this pillar here. This guy here would have a clear shot of you.
Yeah, but he's 45 feet away with his torchlight. What is this? Is this a campfire up here?
Yeah.
Okay. How far does that one? How far does that one emit light?
It looks like the dim light ends here.
Okay. Are there icicles lining the ceiling?
No.
Damn, I wanted to try and see if I could use those. Yeah, so I'm gonna try my best to stick to the darkness here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go around the pond here.
Okay.
Because I need to be within 30 feet of something I need to be within 30 feet of a flame in order to extinguish it. So.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay.
Okay, so are they distracted thoroughly enough by what's going on with the cat there for it to be safe to say that they would not be looking up?
Well, the cat's gone, so technically they're looking almost this
gone.
direction. Well, I mean, as far as they're aware, the cat could appear anywhere and explode from anywhere. So I think they are kind of alert and kind of watching that area.
Yeah, that
Okay.
makes sense.
Because I want to try and put out their campfires and torches.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, they're all north of where the cat was exploding, so they're all looking south.
Doc, could you get Pumpkin north of them?
Let me check. Let me check my shape of the flowing river again.
If you could get them facing the other way, you'd have a better opportunity.
Shape of the flowing river is within 120 feet.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to expend a key point. And I'm going to use it to make the water here I'm gonna start like wavering it as it kind of coalesces and kind of builds up in its center, and it just kind of turns into this amorphous form that just kind of wavers and flows for a brief moment.
Like a cattail.
It's more like more. I want it to seem more like a giant ghost.
Okay, great. So you start manipulating this water and making it wobble, look like a weird water ghost. Yeah, all of their attentions go towards that pond now. I guess they pull out their weapons in case they have, like, a bunch of them pull out crossbows and maces, and they're getting ready to fight what could potentially be a water weird.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna use that distraction I made. I need to write off a key point for that.
You hear one of them say, "That water's weird."
Oh, that's so weird.
Oh boy.
Okay, and,
Yeah, and then everyone else
on the next
boos
round,
that guy.
it
Everyone
will
else
be.
boo.
Yeah.
Sorry, what? Flight?
It's always the dad in the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, then
Hey,
I'm going to.
I gotta do something to distract me while I'm away from my boy.
Yeah, I just need to write off the key point. There we go. I'm going to use that distraction to try and approach. And get within 30 feet. Are the ones by that campfire there not holding torches?
No, they're not.
Okay. Okay, so are they thoroughly distracted enough for it to be for me to like get advantage on a stealth check or something like that?
Yes, I can. Yeah, I'll give you advantage on a stealth check. No, hang on.
Okay, and I'm also close to Bree. I'm also close to Bree
Yep.
at this range. So
That's what I was double
So I
checking.
think I can
aren't you-
move one up now
Don't
that
you have
he's
to
out there.
get to a certain spot.
Yep. I need to be within 30 feet of it, and so I need to get a little closer, like right there.
Okay.
Okay, but as soon as I do that, this will take another action. So I don't know if you want to roll things before this, but I'm going to. But my next action is going to be using Elemental Attunement to snuff out that campfire.
Okay. So give me your stealth roll. You're still within the 30 feet of the pass without a
Okay.
trace, so you can sneak
Okay,
up
and you have
Roll
advantage.
stealth with Alt. Here we go.
Keep high. 18 plus 10.
Oh,
28.
28.
Lucky.
Just for the sake
So
of it,
lucky.
there's no way this is happening, but perception 6, perception 19. I guess they don't have a plus anything, so there's no way they can get it. Okay, great. So you kind of sneak up through the shadows. You're approaching this campfire, ready to snuff it out at any second. And is that what you do?
Yes, I snuff out that first campfire.
All right. Oh, fuck, guys. Oh, shit. This is seriously. I told you there was something bad about these caves.
Okay, then I believe I can move across water at my current level. I need to double check my class features. I think I can move across water, but I'm not sure.
What would it be called?
It's part of my unarmored movement. I just need to see because unarmored movement improves as I gain levels, and I just need to make sure.
Monk.
Slow fall.
10th level. Speed bonus increases 20 feet while you're not wearing armor or wearing a shield. Oh, at 9th level, you gain the ability to move along vertical surfaces and across liquids. Okay, cool.
So I get that at level 9, so I can move across liquids without it causing an issue.
All right,
So I'm gonna quickly dash across the water here,
Okay, that's dope.
and then I'm gonna snuff out this first guy's torch here.
Okay. Oh, wait. That guy doesn't have one. The guy north of him does.
Okay, let me. Okay, then I need to move here in order to do that.
Cool.
Then snuff
Oh,
out that
you're
guy's
dead.
torch.
That's where the trap was.
Wait, did it go off? Good. All right.
Okay.
So you've
And are they
run
still
in.
kind of freaking out?
Well, yeah, you're turning on. This cat just showed up, meowed at them, exploded in blood. Their
Laughed.
lights are going out. They're screaming. They're. I guess the guy in charge is just like, guys, get your shit together. Nerth needs us to get there. Just, I don't know. That's all he says before. It's your turn again.
Okay. Then how How far does the campfire emit light?
I'm giving it just a torch.
20 and 40.
20
Yeah.
and 40. Yeah.
Just a torch radius. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zerophon just kind of is like, you guys are freaks.
Let's see.
This is awesome.
Okay, I'm going to dip into this. Whoops, not that one. Untarget myself. I'm gonna slip into the shadow behind this rock here, and then I'm gonna peek around and then use elemental attunement on the campfire.
Okay.
Is that within 30 feet? Yeah, that's within 30 feet.
Yeah.
And there's a shadow being cast by the rock here. Do that, and then bow out. So then as soon as I do that, I'll bow out and get out of the water so I don't fall into it.
I'll say to Xerophon, deception can be a powerful weapon.
Yo, you're telling me.
More powerful than any blade.
Hell yeah. Oh, man.
We fist bump like doppelgangers do.
Yeah, the fist bump was invented by doppelgangers.
That's right.
Okay, well, does anyone else doing anything in this time? I think if technically they're probably pulling out their weapons, ready to swing at anything that attacks them. We may be technically an initiative round.
I have one last thing.
Okay.
Oh, your lens cap is still on.
Oh,
We need to circle them up.
Let me see ya.
I can't really do much while I'm concentrating on possible choice. So
right when they.
One last thing Flight would like to do is he would like to use elemental attunement to use the snow around this campfire here. He's going to use it to make the wood wet.
So they can't relight it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, Dr. Lazarus, what were you trying to do?
Minor illusion again. Like the you know in horror movies, like you hear like the little girl, just like the giggle and then run.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, well, give me an intimidation roll for that.
With them
It's like the sound effect.
Yeah.
It's like the sound effect from Five Nights at Freddy. Hello.
God damn.
So that just cancels out my disadvantage, right?
Why would you have disadvantage?
Exhausted still.
Yeah.
So yeah, standard.
Not bad.
Okay, not the worst. Okay, so what you make the noise of just like a run
And then run.
and
And I'm like kind of trying to project it from
Can
this
we
area.
see how many people piss their pants?
So it's not like they're getting away from this tunnel. I'm trying to herd them this way.
where's the origin of the sound?
Do-
Right here. Okay, great. So this guy trips over this campfire, backing away from the sound that just scared the shit out of him. He is actively peeing his pants. And so that helps add to wetting this fire. He pees over it as he trips on it. This guy's like, whoa, what the frick? He just kind of backs up. He swings his mace into the blank areas. Fucking, what the hell kind of... All right. So they're back. I guess they're just backing up against the wall. He's prone. Let me mark him prone. What, Ando?
What does Caldorix do?
Caldorix, it has a big grin on his face. He loves this. This would be his favorite thing ever. He's just looking around at the chaos. He's laughing at it, smiling. You see his teeth. Yeah, he's thrilled.
Enjoying it.
Yeah, he's enjoying it. He's just kind of watching around. Fuck, I don't fucking know. All right, these guys are backing up away from the front of here.
Heck yes.
But that's as far as they get for right now. What's the we're technically in a turn order, but not.
Flight's gonna use Shape of the Flowing River one more time, and he's going to use the pond water here, and he's going to splash everybody to the north of the pond, so these three guys over here. Okay. He's going to make all of them sopping wet.
Okay. Great.
Minor illusion again. Now demon voice.
I said run!
Oh god. Oh my lord. Okay, so well,
Yeah,
let's
spend
say
another key point on that.
Constitution saves for these 3 guys. One guy gets a 20. One guy gets a 12.
Well, more important, I'm trying to make it so they can't light torches.
Okay. Well, that's okay. That's cool. That's great.
So if they take exhaustion from freezing, that's cool too.
Yeah.
But that was the point. I'm trying to keep it dark.
Yeah. All right. So this guy, yeah, he gets drenched. He is freezing cold. The other 2 guys are doing all right, but he is prone on the ground, pissing himself. I guess he's the one who got the 20, but he pissed himself. So whatever.
Disadvantage.
So his heart's pumping. His heart's pumping and keeping him warm.
Yeah, exactly. But he's tripped over the fire. These other guys kind of, I guess, start running out of the room. They start booking it towards this back end of the room. These guys start.
That's what we want.
That's where one of the ghosts is.
One of the actual ghosts, yeah, he's over
Yeah.
here.
Oh yeah, that ghost guy. Yeah. Fuck! You just hear another scream of fuck. This guy.
They're everywhere.
He retreats back into this cave. Shit! Caldorks! Why is this so amusing to you? Oh, I don't know.
Do they not know how fucked up Caldorix is then?
I guess not. Who the hell hired this guy? What the fuck? He's insane! He backs up against this back wall. Okay. What next, you guys? Although, Flight, give me another stealth. It probably won't matter because you're still within the range.
I'm like in full darkness, so unless they have dark vision, they wouldn't be able to actually see me.
All right.
Flight,
no need for that.
Flight, you can basically run up the tunnels without any handholds. Could you get up there and drop us a rope?
Actually, not for these ones. These ones are too slick.
Oh right.
Because they were like burrowed through by the remorazes, so all of that is like that's like clean ice. There's like no traction there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I've had to make the handholds, is because if Light doesn't make them, then even with his claws, he'd still slip.
Mm-hmm.
I say we just start going north, and if they turn on us, we light them up.
Yeah, let's go. I think this is our best
Flight's gonna run up here and just start making handholds as fast as he can. Which is still only 1 per round, but yeah.
I can't see.
Oh, Dr. Lazarus can't see shit.
Hold on to my back. Hold on to my back.
Well, you can't see either, can
you?
10 feet. I can follow
you hold on
the
to
wall.
him, and I will go behind you.
Dimitri has blind sight.
Right, up to 10 feet, right?
Yeah, 10 feet.
Yeah. So he can see like a little bit in front of him, but not as much as Bree or I can, because Bree's very
close to the wall. I'm fine.
You hold on to Ample or Scoops, and I will go behind you to make sure you're putting your feet in the right place.
Okay. Okay, so you guys just kind of.
So yeah, it goes Flight, Dimitri, Dr. Lazarus, Bree.
Well, what about me?
Oh, of course, Xerophon. You'll come with us.
I'm part of Omen Seekers now.
Flight just
Absolutely, you are.
About you.
Yeah.
Wow, so salty.
Xerophon is just holding on to Bree's hand as best as he can, following behind.
Wait, what? My hand?
Yeah, I guess he was the last in the line, so he's just kind of coming with you. I do have dark vision, so I don't need to. I'm just staying close.
He just likes it.
Do I get a creepy vibe from him?
I mean,
he hasn't had enough physical affection.
Creepy vibes from ever since we saw him.
Yeah, he's
no.
He's
I'm
just
talking about
general.
specifically. Should I feel danger as a female right now? Should I feel danger?
I'd hate to do that to Xerophon, but no, I think he seems pretty nice.
He's just pretty naive. Okay, that's fine.
He's just he doesn't mean you any specific harm. He just stumbles into seeming like a creep all the time. Okay, so God, it's like I want to ask you for stealth. Cool. I mean, everyone do a stealth.
I'm just gonna be like.
I mean, yeah, we'll still do stealth because we still want to be quiet.
Well, yeah, but it's like plus 10. Like, what the hell is this ever gonna?
Plus 10, and it's pitch black.
22.
All right. No one
22.
got below a 2.
No one got below 20.
Yeah, exactly. All right, great. Well, you guys just kind of sneak, you're up against the wall here while these different Zentarum agents are just freaking out and flooding all over this room, swinging in the darkness. Some of these guys are trying to light their torches, but it's not working. And you guys make it to the mouth of this cave this like tube that you slid down originally.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Flight's gonna start making up until about a third. He won't have to make a one handhold when he gets to about a third of the way up. But yeah, it's just gonna be action to do that, move up, action to make a handhold, move up, action to make a handhold, move up, and rinse and repeat.
Okay.
Come on, Doc. Follow along.
So yep, just kind of inching along. Then there is where the handhold is about, so he'd go boop, boop.
And Caldorix is probably... he's probably just like saying, guys...
He has dark vision.
Come with me.
He has dark vision.
Exactly, yeah. He does have dark vision. He kind of
So he's probably caught on to what they're doing is like, yeah, he's probably caught on to what we're doing and helping us out with that.
For sure. He's leading them out towards this back room. You hear these other dudes yell at him like, no, there's a weird ghost in there! Shit, nothing's safe! Oh, calm down. Everybody's heading back towards where Caldorix is through this doorway. One of them does get their torch lit, but I think it's too late. I mean, you guys are going
too late, and we don't. And because of Pass Without Trace, we don't actually leave any physical trail.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So aside from the handholds that I'm making, we don't leave any footprints or anything.
Okay, that's hella dope.
Yep.
All right, so you're slowly
Yep.
making your way up this tube. How long is that taking?
So let's see.
6, 12,
1,
18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48.
I can't. So 20.
16.
So that's 180 seconds right there. That's another 180 right there. Then, however, let's see. There's another 180 there.
So it's 9 minutes so far.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Let's make it an even 10 minutes.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right, so it's 12:45 p.m. and you guys have crawled up this tube.
Oh, there's a wall there. I can't go any further than that.
Oh yeah. Here, hang on. Zoop. Let me put you guys here. Let me drag you up. You guys see that the hole at the top here has been like meticulously pickaxed out.
Oh wait, I actually sealed this up, didn't I?
You did, but they pickaxed through this to get through. I mean, it was very last minute.
Fair
It wasn't
enough.
as clear as... I mean, you specifically tried to seal off the Ythryn cave system, whereas this was, you were running, you just blasted it in the way of you and...
Yeah. I just kind of... This one was a rush job.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they were able to see what this hole was. They actually came down through this way. You guys crawl up out of here. And actually I guess you're still being sneaky. You guys see a Mephit floating around in here. You see the body of a Zent, a dead body, a couple dead bodies laying on the ground, but a lone Mephit, slightly damaged, wandering around looking for someone in this top.
Okay, so flight's up at the front of the group, so he'd be the first to see that.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't drag all the tokens up yet. I'm just gonna put you all in the hole.
Yep. So flight's up at the front, so he'd be the first to see that. Thank goodness Flight speaks primordial.
Okay.
Looks like they woke up the Mephits. Didn't actually finish all of them off. He's just gonna kind of spend a second, kind of ponderously. Give me just a second. The Flight will climb up over the edge, and he's gonna call out to the Mephit in primordial because elementals speak dialects of primordial. That's what their languages are.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna call out in Aran, which is the air language. Because they speak Aran and Aquan, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Gonna call out.
Alex, do you want to move the map?
Oh, yeah. Good.
These guys are giving you trouble, huh?
Okie dokie. Yeah. I mean, I'm not. You know, he turns directly towards you. He turns directly towards the hole. Angry looking, ready to attack. Are you in sight? Or are you just yelling out from the hole?
Nah, I was the only one that came up over the ledge, and I just kind of called him. These guys giving you trouble?
Yeah. Well, he goes to attack immediately. He hears your voice and turns directly towards you. He's ready to fight ya. He's rolling into an initiative at the moment. So I guess everybody roll into initiative.
Okie dokie. Kaboom.
Heck yeah.
16. So I'd actually probably be about where Scoops is right now.
Well, here, let's just put you like right by him, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. All right. Let's just call this. Oh, you know what? No, I can use the music that we didn't use when you bypassed all my methods before. Wow. Okay, great. I mean, it's one fucking method. Great. Okay. Let's pop out this dude. We're in the order. I guess. What, did everybody get a better roll than him? Fuck off.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
However, they're still in the hole, so I don't know if they see it.
Well, they probably don't see it yet. Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, you're probably all within like 5 feet of the ledge of the hole, but you don't see it directly. That doesn't see shit, although I'm sorry if you see that. Dr. Lazarus, you're apparently going first.
Would it be fair to say I would have cast light as we were going up the tube once we were out of sight, so I could have seen?
Sure. I'm into that.
Fair enough. Can I get to the top up here without knocking anybody over?
Probably not.
Well, I asked Alex.
What do you mean?
Because I would only make like one handhold at a time, so it might be a little difficult for you to get past
move through
somebody.
each other's space with 5 feet of extra movement.
I know, but is there like
I cannot
the hand?
Well,
I mean, I get your reasoning, Flight, but I'll allow it. It's fine. Yeah, I mean,
it'd be like moving past somebody on a ladder. It'd be like moving past somebody on a ladder, is what I'm saying.
That's the end of my
I
turn.
hear you. Okay. Scoops.
I'm gonna grab one of them real quick.
So Scoops was actually right behind me, so
I'm
he
going
could
to
probably
climb
move up
out.
to the ledge. Yeah.
What are you saying, Flight? What's going on? And I see the.
So I'm guessing at this point, since we've rolled initiative, Flight actually has pulled out his weapon.
Okay.
And I'm going to point towards the creature and say, "Oh, there's an ice method," and my ring of the ram is going to go off.
Ooh.
And
Is this the first time, or is this the second time you've used it?
second time, yes,
it's-
I've got 2 more charges.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it regains 1d3 charges at dawn, so it would have actually recharged.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Well, hell yeah. That's dope.
Anyway, let me target. Always got a target. Bang. Usability. Heck yeah. So it's a 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah. Although, you targeted yourself, it looks like.
What? Oh,
What?
not bad.
Did he? I
mean, it doesn't look like the target's on the thing. Yeah, I know. It's just telling me, hit
I see the
Scoops
little
McCoy.
dot there. That's weird.
I know, I saw the dot
Oh,
there.
good.
It doesn't matter. Okay, so 23 hits, 11 force. I
It
can
didn't
apply
take
it
off the
towards
damage
it.
to me. Yeah.
Boom. Okay, you blast this thing with this big old spectral head of a ram flies out of the ring, bolts towards this thing and head butts the Mephit in the face.
pushes 5 feet back as well.
Ooh, okay. Pushes it 5 feet back. Dope. Okay.
And I'll use the rest of my movement to just to move away. Oh, I can't move. That's weird.
Oh, it's because it's... Oh, no, it is your turn. Here, I'll
Yeah.
just turn on regular movement. It shouldn't yell at you anymore.
Yeah, good. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, well,
Bang.
hang on. This may affect you. You come to at least here, and you notice
Mhm.
north of you in this hallway is a flaming skull headed towards this area.
Oh.
Fuck's sake.
Why is it not...
Flaming skull.
updating, though?
One of Iriolathus's mates.
All right.
Huh, it's not... becoming invisible.
Bonus action.
He probably doesn't know we're helping
Offhand.
Ariel Arcus out, though.
Yeah, can I do a hand crossbow with my offhand
With your bonus act?
attack? Or can I wait? I think I can only do that if I
If you've shot...
do an attack action.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got my action surge left, so I'm going to action surge and then do crossbow because then I can attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, features, action surge, use, and actions. Where do I see it?
You should see it now.
Boy.
You don't see it yet? It's right here.
Now I see it. I just have to move 5 feet up
Oh,
because
gotcha.
of my blind sight.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Cool. So, crossbow. Oh, token. Target. What's my bloody thing? Crossbow light there. Excuse me. Heck yeah.
21 hits.
I presume
this little
21
asshole.
hits,
Yeah,
yeah.
right in the eye socket.
Nice. Let's get a second one in the other eye socket. Offhand crossbow.
Okay.
Nice.
There we go.
Heck yeah. Oh,
Alright.
and sneak attack. Oh, I don't get sneak attack. 'cause
No,
nobody's
no
within
sneak
5
attack.
feet, and I haven't done my
Insightful
insight yet.
fighting. Yeah.
Yep.
Good damage though. That's 13
not bad.
damage.
Yeah, but you're looking at it and you're wishing it did a little bit more damage than that. You were
Ah,
hoping it would
resistance.
hurt it a little bit more.
Non-magical.
Mm,
Deck.
Now, okay. I don't know if I've ever fully grasped the best way to do that. Should I be waiting for you guys to ask if it may have resistance or something?
You shouldn't
No, it
say
would be-
anything. You should just take its damage half off and
I mean, it's up to you, really.
never let us know. Unless it's physically, like, visible, you shouldn't
Wouldn't
say
it be visible though? Like fire not burning.
Maybe.
Yeah, I
Fire
feel like
not
sometimes
I mean,
burning
to a
is
certain
fast.
extent, perhaps, but
It's something not
it's up to
going as
him
heat.
ultimately.
Yeah, crossbow's
Yeah.
not doing anything to a flaming skull. There wouldn't be any
That's
visual.
fair enough. That's fair enough.
I've had
Yeah.
I've had people do both things. I've had people let you roll a free insight check as part of your action. I mean, it's up to Alex, really.
My object
Yeah.
interaction, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I may change in the
cool with
future.
not knowing.
I've always just kind of clued you in these different ways, so I'll just keep doing
Very
it like that
generous,
for now.
thank you.
Okay, great. So
I think that's his turn, though.
yeah, hang
That's
on.
full turn. Yeah.
We just finished Scoop's turn. Oh, hang on, son of a bitch.
Maybe I would describe it as like your arrows go to hit, but they don't penetrate the flames around the skull, and it kind of bounces off, and it seems to shudder, but it doesn't actually damage the skull or something
Yeah.
like that. I don't know.
I think the ideal way is probably
It
just
will
to
come
wait
down
for
to
you
flavor
guys to
text.
ask, like, is it resistant to something, and then maybe give you a free perception or insight. But whatever.
Yeah,
Uh,
if we're suspicious anyways, I can speak.
Mhm.
Right. Right. Either way,
my groin.
yeah. So Scoops has run around that corner, seems to be shooting at something. Flight, you're at the top of the lip here.
I did call out that there's a flaming skull.
Oh, you did call out. Okay, cool.
Yep. So yeah, Flight whips out the Drow short sword and moves. Oh, it move. Why can't I move? I cannot seem to move.
Oh, here, I'll move it back to. I don't know why it's doing that. It's your turn, so it should let you.
There we go.
That's weird.
So he moves up to there. He's gonna spend a key point to use a bonus action to use patient defense.
Okay.
So that lets me take the dodge action as bonus action. Because if this thing dies immediately, I would prefer to have advantage on the dexterity saving throw to avoid that damage.
Fair enough.
So then gonna swipe like a big sweep with the short sword. Where is it? Here it is. Kaboom.
Short sword.
26.
Now with poison.
Yeah.
Yeah. 26 hits.
26 hits for normal.
I mean,
Oof. 3 points of piercing damage and 10 points of poison. 6 points of piercing damage and 10 points of poison damage.
All right. So 3 points of piercing damage and a bunch more poison. Oh, wait.
Well,
a minute.
I don't think it resists it.
It did.
Oh, I was mixed up the flame skull and the it. Hang on. The poison damage, though.
I'm not sure if it resists poison either.
It does. It's got. I mean, it does. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
Poison.
No,
It's
still something.
3 piercing damage, and that's not.
Well, six piercing. 6 piercing because of my modifier.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yep. God damn it! That's exactly.
Okay,
what it's
then
got
that was strike 1. Strike 2. So it dies.
6 just does it, even without the
cool.
poison damage. So
I need to make a dex save.
Exactly. Here,
I need to make a dex save.
Boom! It should prompt you, I believe. It explodes
Okay,
and ice
then...
shards shoot out.
I don't know. Will it give me advantage automatically, or do I need to apply that?
Hold Alt when you click it. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Yep, 22.
22. Okay.
And with evasion, I take no damage.
With evasion, I take none. You take no damage. Great. That's awesome. Okay, great. Well, he's destroyed this little asshole.
Okay, so yep, that was. So yeah, I just completely swipe like this, just like a sweep with the short sword, and it just completely slices the neck in half, and before it even gets a chance to explode, he's gonna dash over here. I can't. This bit of shadow here is not going away. Is there like a wall there? I should be able to see that.
Oh, yeah, hang on. Because it's the stairway that goes down. I just didn't want you to see. It's fine. Here, let me uncover something.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay. So yeah, I can definitely see that. And yeah, as soon as I see that, he's gonna get up there, because I definitely have enough movement. Oh, there's another method up there. There's another couple of methods up there. And yeah, he's going to seeing that this thing is probably like magically inclined, he's gonna put it with his short sword and rake it with his claws. Okay, untarget that. Target you. Kaboom. Natural 1. Wait,
natural 1. You get up into the face of this
1.
thing and you miss. You go to scratch its face.
Okay, bonus action. Do 1 more.
Okay.
God damn it.
Nope. Unfortunately, slash. It dodges out of the way both times. Any additional movement? I guess you can't really get past
nope.
it. It's kind of
nope. But I'm still benefiting from the dodge action, so that is turn.
Okay. Bree, we're on you. You're able to climb up out of the hole.
Okay. Yeah. 20, 25, 30. Well, this thing's dead. I guess I'll just keep moving. 5, 10. Oh, there's this.
There's Flame Skull boy right there.
Okay, well, I mean, I can't do anything this turn because I can't get within 10 feet of it for my reaction, and I can't do anything with.
I think you still have your action. Don't
I
you?
will no, because I had to move twice.
Oh, okay.
And my bonus action. Well, I started from here. Was that where we were climbing out?
No, we're climbing out 2 or 3 squares south of that.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, I guess you
not.
could climb out any of the. Yeah, you could start from there where
cool.
you pinged.
Cool.
So
Okay.
it would still take you 10 feet to move all the way, to move from the thing up, because that's where you were in line.
But I think it gives you another 10 feet from where you assumed before. So.
Yeah.
I mean, the issue maybe is that there's an enemy in the middle of this hallway, so you can't move past him. And there's no place to stand
and I
if
can't.
you're through
There's
your
no place
friends.
for me to hit shit either. Well, I guess I'll just bonus action. Actually, I have chill touch. I forgot about that.
I mean, I don't know if it'll do
Chill touch.
damage to it, but it might impose disadvantage on its attack rolls.
Yeah, because it's undead, right? And I mean, I literally cannot do anything else, and I suspect that it will take no damage from Create Bonfire as well, so.
Possibly.
That makes sense, yeah.
It's the flaming part. Okay, well, let's.
Heck yeah.
Oh, someone rolled my attack for me, I think. Someone rolled my attack.
That's a pretty good attack.
No, I didn't roll that.
Okay.
Did it?
Huh, weird. I didn't click it. Interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna assume that
I did it with my mind.
Yeah, 23 hits. So yeah, this ghostly skeletal hand reaches out and grabs. Where does it grab it? What does this look like?
Well, it's a flaming skull, right? I think it like goes in and grips like around the bone in between the eye socket.
Like a bowling ball.
Like a bowling ball.
and
That's
kind
what
of
I was
grips it.
thinking.
Yeah, like a bowling ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, like a bowling ball, and gets ready to throw it.
Hell yeah! So it's just grabbing it in the face. It's like that annoying, like you just put your hand on someone's face.
Oh, as someone with glasses, please never do that to someone with glasses.
Oh my God.
Like the worst thing in the world.
All right, great. You're grabbing onto this skull like a bowling ball. You do a chunk of damage on this guy, and he can't regain
Does it take
health
the damage?
You wish it took more.
Okay, well, fair enough. I can't do anything.
Does have
else
disadvantage
anyway.
on attack rolls if it's undead, which it probably is.
Yeah. And I'm also going to bonus action Shillelagh just in case it flies over here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
Flat said there's more ahead, so yeah, we'll get him.
Mhm.
You'll
That
get
is
your
true.
chance.
Okay, well, Flight is up ahead. It's come around. It is the Flame Skull's turn. I think it shows up close now. All right, let's take a look here. Is there anything he can do that's like real cool? I'm just gonna. Yeah, you know what? Flight's right in the front here. And he just, a bunch of flames develop in his mouth. He blows it out at you. This whole ray of fire starts spraying at Flight in the front of the line. 6 to attack. Great, cool, Flame Skull. Oh, but he can do it again.
Well,
And he does it again. He takes another breath. He gets a 24
Disadvantage
to
because
hit.
of chill touch and dodge.
Son of a bitch! Okay. So, first one misses. Second one, 24 to hit, but it's at disadvantage, so we'll do another time. Please get good enough. 11. Okay, totally misses. He just keeps blowing. It's like when you try to light a lighter, but it just doesn't have enough fluid. It's poof, 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 poof. It doesn't shoot out enough flame at you guys. Dr. Lazarus. Oh, you know what? I should roll Zerophon in here, but no, you go ahead. You go ahead. I'll come in later. I got some stuff to figure out.
How much movement is it going to take for me to get the rest of the...
So yeah, I mean, I agree. Well, I'll say 10 to get out of the hole. That's fine. You can.
All right.
You can spend 10 to get out of the hole.
20.
Because it almost doesn't matter how much movement you have. The main issue here is just this: everyone in the same hallway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cramped space fighting.
Yeah.
When you push through to that.
I can
that
see the
room,
flaming skull, so
Oh yeah.
I'm
yeah,
gonna
it's glowing. Everyone's lit up.
can't get there. Action, put staff away. Action, pull out gun.
Pull out gun.
It's on fire. Fire's not gonna work with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you pull out your gun.
That's action. All that. That's end of turn.
That's end of turn. Okay, you've gotten into
Of those spells.
you've gotten into place. You got your gun ready. Scoops. You're behind Flight. You see the flames sputtering in the mouth of this frickin' flamey boy.
One more Ring of the Ram. Oh, actually, I have 2 more Ring of the Rams, so I'll use one of them.
So can you
on
shoot
this
past Flight with that?
60 feet. Within 60 feet. You can attack one creature within 60 feet of you.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says one creature. And it doesn't say anything about anyone in between.
It
so,
doesn't
yeah.
say it being a ranged attack, actually.
Right.
So
Yeah, so I guess like it just this ram head just kind of avoids Flight, comes down from above maybe, just to punch this thing in the forehead.
this is a
although-
spectral ram, so it could be like just kind of this ghostly thing. It can move through me.
Yeah, although it doesn't hit. It rams into the side of the ice. The ice cracks next to the flame skull.
Bonus action
That's-
insight.
Wait, -1. Why does it have a -1?
Actually, no. Oh, wait.
Does he have a mod?
Good question.
Yeah, the modifier says 1d20 +7 plus -1.
I do see that.
Which, anyway.
Let me look into the thing.
No worries.
What are its details for to hit? Well, what I'm looking at it, but what else do you do?
It doesn't matter. I'm going to... I can move through Flight, so 10 feet.
Yeah, but
Move
I'm
through
not sure
Flight.
if you can move past its because into that
Yeah.
space because that would involve moving diagonally into its space. So
Yeah.
Why would I be moving diagonally into its space? It's here.
No, I mean
Yeah.
that is kind of what I've been holding up for the other ones is you can't get past Flight because there's an enemy in the hallway.
Right, gotcha.
I know
Okay.
it's tricky because it's kind of angled there, but yeah, unfortunately you can't get past Flight.
Bree, can we totem pole? That might give us both a better angle at this thing.
Totem
You get
pole?
closer. Yeah, I'll
He
get up
stands
on
on
your
your shoulders.
shoulders. You get closer, and I'll get to shoot over Flight.
I mean, sure.
Heck yeah, I'll use my movement to climb up on Bree, or to let her climb under me, I guess.
I think
I'll
you have
just-
to climb on me because it's your turn.
Absolutely, and then I'll move with you. Heck yeah. So I'll climb up onto you, and I'll wait for my next go around.
Okay, so you're up on Bree's shoulders.
Yep.
Going through these hallways. All right,
Under like a
You're
tree.
you're riding piggyback.
All right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Flight. This thing has tried to spit fire at you, but failed. You're at the front. What are you doing?
All right. Flight's gonna unload. He's gonna throw some hands again. Okay. Do I have target? I do not have targeted. There we go.
Try to hit
Strike
it this
one.
time.
Strike one. Yike. 19.
Oh, that's
There you
a
go.
hit. That's a hit on this guy.
Okay, and this is considered magical because of key empowered strikes. 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Strike 2 with my left claw, with my left hooked claw. Here we go. 13.
That hits.
Okay. For another 6 points of slashing damage. Then he wheels around and claws at it with the claw on his foot. One more. 25.
25 hits.
For 8 points of slashing damage.
8 slashing damage. It's just spraying fire.
Then,
from
would I be able to use? Would I be able to get past him if I went up onto the wall?
Beat a 15 acrobatics.
Okie dokie. I will give it an attempt. Here we go.
Of course. Okay.
15.
All right, you done did it. Great. So
okay, and then I don't want to provoke an opportunity attack, so I'll just move here.
Okay. All right. So you climb up on the walls.
And that is turn.
Okay. Okay, hang on. I'm not trying to go back so much, but just for the sake of it, Scoops, give me an acrobatics check. He has climbing and shit, so beat a 19, and I'll let you have moved.
I'm all good. Okay. I prefer the totem pole. That's more fun.
Okay. All right, dope. All right, so Flight jumps past. Bree, we're on you, and Scoops is up on your shoulders. What are you doing?
I'm going to take a staggering step.
A staggering
forward.
Step, yeah. Whoa.
And then balance myself, stick my feet, and then take, I guess, another step forward. With Scoops on me. I guess
you are. I guess
looking behind me.
I guess carrying a whole person would still kind of encumber you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably would get half.
This is like the graphic novels I read as a kid. This is great.
So at this point, I think I'm going to use my action to, seeing that there's more that we're going to have to fight our way through up there, I'm going to mushroom out and use my last wild shape before we short rest.
You get 38 now?
We didn't level up, so it should be like low
32.
30s.
Did we level up? Can we go right back and level up?
Actually, sorry, no, I get 40 temp HP.
40.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Oh, because it was at 33 when we... Right, okay, because I had taken damage.
I see.
Yep. And I believe that is my action.
So, Ample, your
action,
butt, you feel a bunch of mushrooms growing and poking you in the butt as you're sitting on top of her and she mushrooms out.
It's holding me on better. Like, it's all
yeah,
like...
the mushrooms almost like wrap around you. You have like braided mushrooms around your legs.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
This is ridiculous. We need fan art of this.
Yes. We sure do.
Anything else that I can do? Bonus action? No, but I will ready my reaction to spores this skull in front of me. Okay, that's my turn.
Well, I'm sorry, what was the last thing you were doing? Oh,
I was just readying my reaction to...
Yeah.
Force this thing as soon as it was its turn.
For sure. Alright, Xerophon. Xerophon just, I guess, comes up behind Dr. Lazarus, hesitant to fight, just punching his fist. What's up here? I got you. I got your back. If anything comes up behind you, Doc, I gotcha.
If anything comes up on our back, please throw yourself into it.
Hey, who said that? He's just joshing Dr. Lazarus. All right, so Flame Skull turns towards Flight, fire rays at Flight. Son of a bitch! He looks towards Bree like he was ready to flame you, but he's dedicated to hit this second one onto Flight.
Yeah, except first.
Oh yeah, he has to take his fucking. Yep, you right.
Yes.
What's he take?
It's not that great, but
Constitution save.
I believe he also gets in. There should be more to that, but do the con save first.
Okay, fails with a 5.
Oh, for fucking finally! Okay, let me actually go look at Halo scores now.
Yeah, I think it does get additional stuff as you level up. So.
Well, yeah, but I
1d8
believe
at 10th
I also
level.
get I roll double damage for my Halo spores when I am symbiotic entity, which is what I was talking about. So we roll another
okay.
D8. I do sometimes know what I'm talking about. Thank you.
You know a lot.
So that's
Okay.
4 necrotic damage,
Aw.
so it probably just only does 2, but
2 plus 2. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Still something.
Still something. Better than nothing.
Better than nothing.
Hell yeah. Okay. Goes to. Wait, did I roll the second fire ray attack at Flight? No, I didn't. Okay.
Yeah, no, don't think you did.
Second attack. What? A 6 and an 8. A 6 and an 8. I'm like, these flame skulls are gonna destroy them.
You weren't rolling those with disadvantage, because I don't think anything is imposing disadvantage on it right now, were you?
No, I wasn't. You're
No,
right.
I haven't chill touch.
Okay, so you're just rolling that shitty. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I'm just rolling that horribly. Great. Okay, Dr. Lazarus, we're on you.
Action cast resistance on myself.
Okay.
And okay, I don't think I can get a shot, so well, I use my action anyway. That's my turn.
You can't get a shot?
No, you can. Why wouldn't you be able to get a shot?
I'll use my action anyway already on resistance.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
Bonus
cast
action,
resistance.
that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. All right, that's your turn. Scoops McCoy! You're on top of Bree. Mushroom's holding onto your legs.
Heck yeah! Attack! I now can get sneak, so I'll go for it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, son of a bitch. What? How many rounds have we gone?
What did you call me?
We're on round 3 now.
Okay.
18.
18 hits.
Bang. Sneaky. And
14.
offhand.
Dang, okay.
Oh! I think I clicked that twice.
Yeah, you did, and it didn't roll the first one for whatever reason.
Because the first
Oh, well.
one prompted me. Okay, so hang
Right.
on.
What was the
Well, let's
first one?
ignore the first. Let's ignore the first one because it has no numbers.
Ignores. Yep, let's ignore it and heck yeah, do that damage.
So damage.
Hey,
from
heck
the first
yeah,
one.
that's 2 6s in a row on that offhand.
Boom. Okay.
Nice.
So that's one. Now he responded. A big magical shield comes up over him. Still didn't help him. And I guess you still have your second attack. Or well,
No,
wait,
that's
what was
it.
it? Hang on.
Cast shield. Dang.
That was it. That was all it.
Well, hang on. No. I think one of them we missed. Okay, so we got crossbow.
First was an 18 and a 6
Okay, so hang on.
damage.
I didn't look at everything. Okay, 18 hits, 6 damage. Didn't apply that. Got to apply that. 6 damage.
Yep.
What kind of damage is it?
Non-magical.
Okay,
so it's halved.
3 damage on that.
And
Sneak
then
attack
4
then.
for the sneak attack. Yeah, and then
Okay.
3 again for the offhand.
Oh, all right. Well, Scoops, that does it. It had like 8 or 9 left. What's this look like?
Oh no!
So Bree's chill touch hand turns it upside down so the bottom of the skull is exposed, and I just shoot the arrows inside like a pencil holder, so they're sticking out the top.
Okay, great. Now, I mean, this has definitely alerted the other dudes in the northern hallway, so I'm rolling them into the initiative now.
Wow, they rolled terribly.
Well, that's just my luck.
Except for the flame skull. The other flame skull rolled okay.
Are we staying to fight? We could absolutely run from here if we wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, you could run south away, or I mean, I guess you could try to run
No,
through,
we could run north like
They're
this.
just going to follow us.
We have allies outside and a ship. We could just fly away.
Let's not trouble them any more than we have to, please.
Actually, that's a good question. The Zentarum would have seen the ship and probably done something about it if it was still there.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
So what? Is that
Good
the
thing
end
we
of your
left a
turn?
day early.
I guess
That
you
is the
pitched
end of my
everyone.
turn.
Should we run the other way or should we go forward? That's the end of your turn.
Not the other way. Should we run forward past him, or should we stay and fight?
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. And Flight, we're
I
on you.
think we should stay and fight.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I'm also listening to like battle music in the background while we're doing this, so it's pretty epic.
And we click over to you,
Well,
Flight.
Flight.
I'm with you, Bree.
Okay.
I'm not going anywhere.
Hmm.
Okay, Flight comes
Wait, let me
up
send you the
here.
battle music then.
Okay.
Yeah. You
Flight
run
comes
past
up
the
here.
dead
He's he pulls out a short sword, makes a swipe against this one right here. Okay. Short sword attack. There. Natural one.
with poison. Yeah, no, you swipe. He ducks under it. You sweep up over his head.
Okay, swipe 2. Let's try this again.
Rose-free Pona.
Natural 20!
Heck yes!
That's gonna be a lot of
excellent.
damage!
Wow.
This is gonna be...
Oh my
it's
god.
okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here
I'm
goes.
So
This is gonna be a
excited.
lot.
Oh, that's
Okay, so that's gonna be that's gonna be
4,
9
2,
points of
3.
piercing damage and then 23 points of poison damage.
Wait, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, okay. So 9 piercing damage. Okay. Allowed. And then what is
23.
this?
23 points of poison damage.
of poison damage. 0 poison damage.
Oh, it's
All right,
immune?
Bree.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks so much.
I know you got so
Aw.
much damage from that. It just shrugs it
Aw.
off. You
That's
think it would be
brutal.
coughing
Okay,
and
well,
retching at this
That's
point?
that's fine. That's fine. I'm
Have
just gonna
you
use a
crawled off me yet?
Nope.
Nope, I'm up.
Great.
I'm so
You're right
in.
there. Yeah, I'm absolutely
All right,
brave.
you're good.
so yeah, just bonus action unarmed strike with my claws. Here we go. Another natural 20.
What the
Wow.
frick?
Double them,
You're only gonna be
baby.
able to-
I mean, I've rolled two. I've also rolled 2 nat 1s so far. So
God. And of course,
All
I
right,
made
here
them
goes.
damaged because of the other guys who attacked them on the way in. You're just gonna destroy my guys. All right.
so 9 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Slashing?
Slashing damage. But either way, totally works.
Oh yeah, slashing damage.
What's that look like?
Okay, so he feints with the first strike, but then comes up and buries the tip of its short sword in his stomach. Then grabs its claw, it has like a long nose, right? So he just grabs it with his claws, digs his claws in, and tears it off of its face.
All right, and then explodes. And you have to.
Okay,
probably
here we
take
go.
No damage at
Dexterity
all.
saving throw.
A 15 succeeds.
Yeah, probably.
It succeeds.
Yep,
And with
so
your
yeah,
evasion,
probably.
You take no fucking damage. Woo! Beer,
Yep.
beer, beer. Okay.
So yeah, then I'm just gonna run up to this one.
All right, Bree, we're on you. Scoops is on your back.
Okay, ride me into battle. Okay,
Mounted
I guess
combat.
I'll move.
Yeah, I like to think that flight, as soon as he tears away the face of the method, he just like kicks it over into this cavern here, and that's where it explodes, and that's how he succeeds.
Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah, Bree runs up in here, and she yells in the skull's face and tries to be as intimidating as possible to provoke it to attack her. And then she is gonna ready her action to hit it in the face with her stick as soon as it comes within range. And can I do that after I've moved?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then also ready my reaction for it as soon as it moves to hit it with hit spores as well.
Okay, so
And its turn is next, so
right.
So I
Okay,
moved,
so,
and then
so
I'm
just
holding.
to clarify, to ready your action
Oh, wait.
means that you would be using your reaction to then attack.
Yeah,
Instead,
yeah,
you'd be
exactly.
reacting
Oh,
to
okay.
use your hail
Yeah,
of spores.
I'm just gonna, no. I'm just gonna hit it with my stick. That's gonna do way more damage than my spores. So I won't use my spores, but I will use
I
my
guess
stick
you'd
instead.
have your choice when the reaction comes up. So
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it.
you're gonna
face.
hit, assuming it flies
Yeah.
at you though. Well, it will. That's cool.
Mhm.
Okay, great. So it swoops in between you and Flight.
No, it's the Flame Skull's turn, not the Ice Method's turn.
Oh, whoops. No, you're right. And that's who you were talking about, Flame Skull, right?
Hmm.
Yes, Bree?
Pardon?
You were... It doesn't matter.
Yeah, for the flame skull.
Flame
Yeah,
Skull.
yeah.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Okay, well, the Flame Skull... Sorry, guys. Backs up. What do you think about
Okay,
that?
it still starts its turn next to her.
Right, well, but so you can still get your Hail of Spores for the 10 feet away, but it backs up, so
Okay.
your attack probably won't go. So you can still get your Hail of
No.
Spores.
Yeah. Okay, let me do that then. Let me target it, and then... Boop.
And then... Oh, yep, here it comes.
And then I'll roll another d8 if it goes through.
Constitution save fails with a 5.
Again.
Yikes.
Fantastic. Okay,
that's
so
the
that's
extra.
7 halved.
Yeah.
So 2... Is the 3 halved as well?
Well, it would be
Well,
7
the total
halved.
would be halved.
Yeah, the total's
5.
halved, so it's 7 halved. So it'd
Would
be
it be 8
3.
halved? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong
5,
thing. I was looking at the
7.
Constitution salt. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at the 5, not the 4. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yep.
Yeah, so it'd be 3, right? Because you round down.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, so...
All right, dope. Okay, you totally did that. You got the last little bit of damage you could before he just... He looks like he's gonna puke. His mouth starts to open up wide. Flames are roiling up inside, and he just pukes out this huge ball of flame throughout the entire fucking room.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I thought you guys
Let's
might
get
be
everyone
excited
high
about
in
this.
here.
Fireball!
Fireball!
Here we go. 13?
Let us see. Let's go back up to the thing. Okay.
Heck yeah. 22.
Who the fuck is all? Okay, Ice
Everybody
Method.
except for Dr. Lazarus. Oh, and the Ice Methods. Oh, there's another one that I didn't even see over
Yeah,
here.
there's an ice method over
Or
there.
somewhat
Yeah.
hurt. Okay, so this boy fail. Here, I'll just click. It should do automatically. Ice Method up here fails. Wow! Takes a chunk of damage. Is dead. That guy's already dead. That guy. What? That
God,
dog's
I
supposed
have
to
all
be
that
dead.
10
So get him out of there.
HP.
Flight. What did you roll?
I got a 13.
Okay, let me check what the actual save is. Fireball.
What the save is?
13 is the actual save. Okay.
Okay, so I succeed. I
So
succeed.
you succeed.
I think everyone
It
succeeds.
says you do 1. Damn, that's weird. Okay. What did you get, Bree?
17.
Okay, yeah, that done succeeds. Scoops succeeds. The other Ice Mythic succeeds. Okay, great. So you've destroyed one Ice Mythic in the move. No one. Oh, this is half still, isn't it?
And I think this one still needs to make the save as well.
Who? That one?
That boy right there.
Did he roll for
Did
them?
he not roll the save?
I feel like he did.
Yeah,
He's
because he
in
rolled
the
for the other
range.
one.
Yeah, you
Oh, he
rolled
succeeded. He
for this
succeeded.
one.
Yeah, he succeeded.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then
Okay,
that's
so-
still halved. So 23
Yep.
down is 11.
And then I take none.
And then you take none. It suggests that you still take 1 for some reason. Whatever. Okay, so 11
That's weird.
for Bree,
Said I should say yeah.
11 for Scoops. That guy is still dead from that though. Okay, great. All right, that's what happened.
Then we all actually probably need to make another dexterity save because of the ice method.
Oh, well, just you, I guess, because you're the only one next to it within 5 feet.
Oh, I'm the only one within 5. Okay, I thought it was 10 feet. My bad. So
Yeah.
I will roll the other deck. I will roll the dex save as soon as I get the prompt.
Let me double check that this is the case. Yeah, 5 feet. Okay, Death Burst on you. 23.
Dexterity save. 23. Yeah, I'm good.
Nothing. Great. Zero Fawn presses forward. 10, 20,
Oh, dang, there's another 2 flame skulls ahead of us. Shit.
30. All right.
Oh, is there?
There are 2 other flame skulls ahead of us.
Oh. Well, I mean, we can take them. Or I haven't even been hit yet.
I mean, you did. We just all got hit with the fireball, but yeah.
Did we? Oh, yeah.
A little bit.
True.
Yeah.
True.
But you.
We
Yeah,
all
but
succeeded
I
on the
still-
save, and I didn't take any
haven't
damage.
actually-
But
I still haven't actually been hit yet because
You
it
just
hasn't
burned
eaten
off your
through my temp
mushrooms.
HP yet. Yeah, I just burned on some mushrooms. Yeah, there's some like noxious clouds going up. You're feeling a little bit high.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
All right. I apologize. I gotta go to the bathroom again. I'll be right back. Or do we all want to take?
Okay.
Okay, it's been a while.
I
let's
need to
just
go
take a
grab a
break.
snack anyway.
Yeah. Let's all just take a quick break. Come right back.
Yeah, I haven't had dinner yet. I should.
I really need to stop snacking. That's what I need
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah, but did you like it? The
Oh yeah, absolutely.
is it cool? Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were
yeah.
a metal person or not.
Nah, look, my musical tastes are pretty eclectic. Anything that I enjoy listening to, I like it regardless of genre. So, and I'm always partial to a good Icelandic metal kind of ballad.
Yes,
where they stand on
they're-
beaches in ice caves and singing deep tones.
Yeah,
always great.
they're really cool. They're really good for that. It's usually the guy singing, actually, not the woman. But
Yeah.
they do like themed albums. So like the start of the album will be just like this old like Norse sounding guy narrating setting the scene for everybody.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then each
The narrative
song just
album is
kind of
great,
builds
yeah.
on it. And then the
Yeah.
last track on the album is another like closing narration by the same guy.
Heck yeah. I
Yeah,
like to
it's really
imagine
cool.
that like in D&D fantasy worlds there are absolutely metal bands, with lutes and whatever other instruments are in the PHB, just absolutely doing screamo like music. That's so great.
Yes, fuck
Absolutely
yes.
appeals to me.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd find some way to do it without electricity as well for like electric guitars.
Yeah.
Probably just a bard would figure it out
Like,
somewhere.
Thunder
Mhm.
magic. Like absolutely.
Ooh, eclectic music tastes. Do you like NSP? You're an internet person.
Oh yeah. NSP's
fuck
great.
yes.
I saw them live in Sydney last year. Maybe it was the year before.
Jealous, that's so cool.
It was great. Yeah.
Yeah, have you been following his new project, his new band?
No, what's that?
Okay, let me go back to my library. It started, it's called Shadow Academy. I'll send you,
I've got
Okay.
YouTube up. Shut up. Is that why he hasn't been on Game Grumps for a little bit?
no, I think he was actually sick.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, this has been going on since before that. The first one White Whale got released a little bit.
Heck yeah.
They have 2.
Yeah, because they
so
did a
far.
couple cover albums over the last few years, so we haven't really got much
Ooh,
original
yeah.
stuff from them.
Except for that one that they just did that was like it had no, what's the Magic Crystal one? Wasn't that recent?
You talking about?
Ninja Sex Party.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
the Mystic
It's a
Crystal.
lot
Wasn't
heavier
that?
than.
Yeah, that was like 8 months ago, the Mystic Crystal. The really long, like, Last Unicorn style animated video. And it had like a bunch of YouTube people in it. Is that Parker?
Yeah, what is that? You, Parker?
No.
Oh, he's about to hear us now. I think we heard you coming. You're like, no, 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 coming into the room.
My cat was outside. I was making weird noises at it.
Nice.
Sorry, I got distracted talking about music. I will be right back.
Okay. Yeah, my cats love bothering me whenever they see me.
Of course. I love bothering my cats when I see them. Up here. Niece. Ooh, what happened here? Come on. Oh, okay. Well, whoops. Oh, it doesn't matter because we're in combat. Well, I started playing Witcher 3 for the first time.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
I know. I know I should have gotten around to it before now. I didn't even know it had like a whole card game system built into it too, which is interesting.
Oh yeah.
A whole other game
Gwent.
inside the game, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very fun. And you can absolutely get to it whenever you want. I've just been playing a Steam game that's been out for, maybe a year or two, so yeah,
What game?
yeah. It's called Untitled. It's a pixel art style Metroidvania. Really cool. The main gimmick is that everyone has a limited time to live, and every time you move between screens or go inside a building, that's like one trigger down. It triggers one less moment of time for people, and you have to kind of go around and the Metroidvania map and battle the bosses, trying to collect resources to keep everyone alive for as long as possible, you can't keep everyone alive, so there's kind of like who you want to give the resource to bump up their time, to keep bumping up their time if you want to keep them around, and you have to let people go who you don't really care about. And there's even a mechanic where you can steal other people's time eventually, so you have enough time to save the world, but you are actively choosing who to have run out. It's very cool.
Interesting. What did you say it was called?
Unsighted.
Unsighted. Okay.
Sighted. Yeah.
I'm looking.
Yeah, I've been playing. I was playing Elden Ring like all night.
Oh, I
yesterday.
need to get into that.
Or
I
not
never played any
yesterday,
Dark
Thursday.
Souls, but I've heard it's really good.
This one, it's still really damn hard, but it has this. People are saying it's probably one of the best in the series, and so far I'm tending to agree.
Is it the same?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's open world,
was watching-
so it's
No. It's
a whole new thing.
It's a whole new setting, and it's basically given Dark Souls a map size and style that is reminiscent of Breath of the Wild.
Well, and
Not visual
Martin,
style. Visually, it looks
the
like.
guy who wrote
Like
Game
no,
of
I mean like in
Thrones
terms of like world map, kind of like how it's laid out and how big it is.
And you can
It's
choose
like
to go wherever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and the
What
guy
was
who
on there?
wrote Game of Thrones is
George
Yeah,
R. R.
Martin
George R. R. Martin, yeah.
yeah,
And me,
it would help
Rocky, who
write
made
it.
the Dark Souls series. They collaborated to make the game, yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
Now I have to. Play
I haven't played Dark Souls either, but I'm debating getting it as well because it looks really cool.
I watched Joe Cat play it for a couple hours yesterday, and it was really intense. Like, he was trying to fight this guy on a bridge, and he was legit fighting it for maybe 2 or 3 hours straight, and finally got
a lot of the bosses are just that hard.
Yeah.
And like at the he had been streaming for 8 hours. Like he hit the 8-hour mark just as he beat the boss. It was very intense, and the whole audience was right on, had his back and was gassing him up so well. So yeah, it was cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's like a zone early on in like one of the starting areas where you can go in where if you go back to it and try and think if you start off with one of the keepsakes you can get at the beginning, lets you access this one area that has like this really hard boss into it. And I went into that area. I was very underleveled, but I did manage to beat it.
Nice.
Nice.
It was hard though. It was like this thing had the most erratic hitboxes ever. Or hurt boxes, I guess, in his case.
Yeah.
I like that though. When you can wander into the wrong place.
I'm not gonna spoil what it is in case any of you actually play it, but it's
even if I don't play it, I'll probably watch it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's giving me great ideas
it.
for D&D bosses. There's one guy with a dragon neck and head grafted onto one arm, so he fire breaths out one arm while he's holding a fucking weapon in the other.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that seems to be actually a big theme in this game. Is like body parts of either people or animals grafted onto like other things.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That seems to be like a big thing of what's like lore wise. I don't know what's going on with it exactly at this point yet, just because I haven't played that much of it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to explore more of the game and find out. But yeah, there seems to be like a whole bunch of like monster chimera experimentation going on with it.
Very cool.
You back, baby?
Alex finally just started playing Witcher 3. Very excited.
That's why we're talking about it, because I just told
is that why you're talking about it?
The conversation, yeah.
Yeah, and then I shifted the conversation to Elden Ring. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it makes me want to play Witcher again.
Yeah. Well, I just got. My sister was rewatching the first season to better understand the second season, and so I did the same thing. And so now I'm caught up, but it seems like with the game, picks up right after
the show, the game, and the books. Okay.
You just got to think about it like different timelines.
Yeah, exactly. The show, the game, and the books all like different stuff happens in each, to make them almost like completely different settings.
That's why I find the people getting mad about the look of certain characters is just so ridiculous, because it's different between the books and the games too, and no one got mad. Though
I will say, Henry Cavill actually is kind of a dead ringer for Geralt.
Oh yeah, well I mean Geralt stays the same, but a lot of the others' characters' descriptions kind of change between, right? So yeah.
I heard that
Henry Cavill was the obvious choice.
I heard that Cavill played and read the book
No, it's Cavill. It's Cavill like Cavill. He said this.
No, it's Cavill.
No, it's French.
Well, I heard that he was such a fan that he was like their on-set lore guy. He'd be like, no, it has to be like this.
Oh, yeah, he is actually. He's a super fan of The Witcher.
Yeah, he's a gamer. He's like a huge nerd.
Oh, yeah.
He plays Warhammer.
He almost missed his Superman audition because he was playing World of Warcraft.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I read.
That's so funny.
It's awesome.
Funny.
So I think we're all back now.
Yeah, we're all back. We can get back into the order here.
I'll just leave it off with I'm playing through Valhalla right now. Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a great one.
Is it me?
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't mark which turn it is at this point.
Ice Method, I think.
Must be a hidden creature's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dead.
You'd be right.
Oops.
Give it a... Okay, great.
Oh yeah, we've got 2 more flame skulls up there. That would be in the...
Alright, so it is
possibly more that we're not seeing.
Dr. Laz, what are you doing, mate?
Begin to make my way up.
I don't know what that is.
Can I get past Xerophon?
You can get past him. There's not an enemy in front of him, so yeah, you can. It's twice the movement though to get past him.
Technically, I would have ended there. Technically, I would have gone.
Yeah. You can get there.
That makes sense. Okay, you end there. You see a lot of this ice has been melted. You probably saw an explosion go off in this room.
I think I can hit it. Hold on. Yep, 40 feet.
Gun.
I cast gun.
I cast gun at the flaming skull. Wow! You blast him across the room. 16 hits.
Heck yeah.
Rolling damage. 15
bad.
radiant.
15
Nice.
radiant. Awesome. You do as
Fuck
much damage
yeah.
as you had hoped. Yeah! Wow! You hit this guy.
Double though, that's rough.
And that is the end of my turn.
That is the end of your turn. You are still... What do you got on you? You got shield or something?
Like for armor wise?
What was it? Oh, resistance you cast on yourself.
Yes. Resistance.
So you still
Second
have
round of it.
that. We got Scoops. You're on the shoulders of Bree.
Oh. Yeah. I am going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Bet.
Heck yeah. Bang bang. Target a token. I thought I did.
I think it clears it at the beginning of your turn.
Oh, good.
Maybe.
Good.
Alright. Yeah. There you go. Wisdom save.
Click the damage and it'll prompt me.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Wisdom
Not bad.
save 8. Even with...
Heck yeah.
God damn it!
So 6 psychic damage, and it gets disadvantage on its next attack. And I'll say, must have some acid reflux or something, but I don't see a esophagus. What? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, dope. You have viciously mocked this guy. Wait, this isn't the one where you have
So
to move,
viciously.
right?
I don't believe so. It's
No,
not.
I always mix that up with
within
Distance
60 feet.
Whispers, I think. That's, yeah.
No,
Within 60 feet.
no.
Oh,
This
yeah,
isn't
no.
in Whispers.
Okay.
This is a cantrip level. We're good.
Alright. Well, Scoops should do that.
Bonus
Anything
action. I'll do a bonus action insightful fighting on the next guy. The guy up here.
else? Okay.
Insight.
Versus Deception.
Heck yeah. Yeah, come on,
I
try.
guess 28 beats 11. Alright.
Then I think, unless he gets off Bree, that's his turn.
Yep.
Alright.
I'm not going anywhere.
Flight.
Mm.
All right. Flight moves up to here. It's gonna target you. And let's throw some hands. Here we go. Claw attack 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
19.
19 hits.
It's not.
Oh, yeah, because
okay,
it
there
was
we go.
prompting me for a reaction.
Okay, then here we go. For 4 points of slashing damage.
Shield.
Alright. Done and
All right,
done.
then strike 2. Yeah.
Sorry. There we go. Okay.
16.
That hits.
All right, for 5 points of slashing damage.
I'm gonna slash in. Cool, cool. Scraping up this flaming boy. The flames start to wither a little bit.
All right. Okay, then you know, screw it. I'll spend another key point to do Flurry of Blows. How many do I have left? I think I'm almost out. Yeah, I only have one left left after this. So 2 more claw attacks. Yeah. 17.
Hits.
All right. For 7 points of slashing damage.
Done and done. Okay, getting close.
Okay, then he'll use his fist for this last one, and as he brings it up into the middle, here we go. Yeah.
Uppercut.
On a
For 21.
Yeah, 21 hits.
For 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
God damn it. Flight runs up to this flaming skull.
Heck yeah.
And what happens?
Okay, so he basically so he kind of whirls around with his claws and kind of like a spinning top, strikes at the front of it those 3 times, and then comes up with his fist and then just drives it through, like up into its, like up under its jaw, through that, and then drives his fist through the top of its skull.
Oh, fucking shit. Hell yes.
Then just swings it off and throws it on the ground.
Yeah, that's metal.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, then he'll jump down here.
So that's So that's.
Oh, that's an up. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought.
I mean, you can probably do it. How much space do you have?
Let's see. I moved
20 foot
from
tall.
here. 20 foot
20
tall.
foot.
Yeah, 20 foot tall from there. Because you remember you guys had to feather
so
fall
25.
down
So 1, 2.
That was
So
so
1,
long
2,
ago.
3, 4, 5. That's 25 feet of movement to get there. Then I think so. I have 25 feet, so I can climb.
Oh yeah, if you've got a speed.
I can climb.
Oh,
So you said it was a 20-foot ledge.
it's a 20-foot ledge, and you've used.
Okay, I'll use
25.
I'll use feline agility.
Oh, okay.
So that makes it so I can actually get up there, and I will end my turn here.
Okay. Hell yeah. Bree, we're on you. Flight has climbed up this little cliff face. You can see the light from a couple of flame skulls up there. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Be careful, there's another flame skull coming down. It might fireball us.
Well, I need to. Okay, it's 5 feet up.
It's 20 feet.
20 feet up.
It's 20 feet up the ledge.
Yeah.
The
You might
ledge
not
is 20
Catch
feet.
it from
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will just stand there then and wait, because I can't do anything. And Blake seems to have this anyways, so.
You can always do chill touch again.
Move. I can't see up there. It's 20
Can
feet
you
high.
not? Well, it's
Oh,
right
no.
up against the edge, so and
Well,
it's
yeah,
floating.
you probably can't. Yeah, you know what? I'll let you target the one that's right by the edge.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably couldn't see
Uh,
past over the edge, but you can probably see that one.
Well, I mean, yeah, just
Yeah, your
the
spores
lighting
float around
factors of this
corners
map
and
were
stuff, so
prohibiting her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here it is. 17.
Chill touch, that hits for 17. For
Good damage.
Hey.
For
Yep.
4 necrotic damage. Hell yeah, you do some damage to this little asshole.
Mm,
Although he is over
And,
here, but you should be
Yeah, he is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still targeted though. So.
Mhm.
Do you do anything else,
Mhm.
Bree?
no. I do not.
Disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn. Okay, great.
it also has disadvantage on its next attack in general.
In general.
Oh yeah, vicious mockery. Oh, wait, no,
Yeah,
I
because
think
No,
it was
that
Lies.
one's dead.
Yeah, we killed that
Oh
one.
right, sorry, my bad.
But yeah, you were right about the vicious mockery one. Although Flight killed that dude. Okay, well
do
this
that.
flame guy has to figure out something cool to do. He doesn't want to hurt himself. All right. Well, he blasts a fire ray down at Bree with disadvantage.
Yep, because I'm
Yeah.
right there.
Keep low. 14 misses. What do you mean because you're right there?
Ranged attacks have
Ranged
disadvantage
attack,
if there's
you
an
have
enemy within 5
disadvantage.
feet of you.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I mean, because of that and because of the chill touch. But then
Yeah.
turns towards you and does a fire ray as well. Tries to blast you with a beam of fire. Please hit. He hits 17 to hit.
All right.
What do you think for 15 fire damage, buddy?
Ouch. All right. Is that? Are you applying that or?
But you
Yeah, I'll
could hit
apply it.
once
Okay.
this combat.
But you had a chunk of temp HP as well, so you're
Yep.
not too hurting. That was 2 attacks from that guy. Zerofon's turn. Let's see what he's doing. Oh, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, just coming in. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, excuse me. Oh, wait, not 35. Yeah, he just goes to 30. You know what? No, he's going to dash all the way. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. You need a boost.
And that's the way.
You need a boost here? I guess he just puts his hands out, and I guess he can't ready an action to help you.
Hob is the 8-foot tall half giant.
Yeah, I know, he's shorter than you, but he's just like, I can give you a boost.
With a whole other person on her shoulders.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I forgot to move you up. Yeah, you're up there. You can see over the lip, no problem. Or, well, no.
Yeah.
Could you?
No,
I mean,
that would
maybe just eyes right there. Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How about you take a boost from us?
So this other flight is between two flame skulls. This guy actually moves over to flank him. This flame skull gonna, I guess, just fire raying you. Oh, I should have done it with advantage.
Firing me?
Yeah.
Okay.
12 and an 8 misses. That's its first attack. Here's its second attack with official advantage. 20 to hit. Not a crit. For 9 fire damage on flight. The guy to the north of you is just blasting fire down at you. You are being flanked between two of these dudes. Okay. Now,
Something happens.
Something happens. Actually, well, whatever. Stepping out from this southern chamber, way south of Bree and Xerophon and Scoops, like right to the left of Dr. Lazarus, steps out this gnarly-looking kobold asshole who had stealthed up. He stealths up. He's an unseen attacker to Dr. Lazarus, so he gets advantage on whatever he's going to do. He goes to bite. He goes to bite down on you. He comes in, sneaks up, 24 to hit for 11. Well, some piercing, some necrotic. 11 total, bunch of damage. He gets you. Bites down on you.
Does it appear vampiric like the gnoll was?
He looks gross, I'll tell you that. He looks like
grossy boy.
This cool boy.
Heck yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
Cool.
very cool.
He's got the blood seeping out of Dr. Lazarus, dripping from his teeth.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, boy. Dr. Lazarus, what are you doing?
I'm going to risk the attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Just to get right. No, let me move. There we go.
So he bites after you as you dodge out of the... Oh, no. He gets a critical hit on you.
Oh.
Whatever.
Whatever. You don't give a shit. 18 damage total to get out of the way. Blow! Although, was that resistance supposed to be doing something for this? It should have.
No, it only
no,
gives you
no.
a D4 to saves.
D4 save. Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
So radiant coming at him. Son of a bitch! He got my blasting on.
Oh no! You blast the wall next to him. He's a little bit too quick.
I keep moving.
It's a goddamn kobold here that's bitey.
That's
Oh,
bitey.
we're coming.
You just punch it on the nose.
What's the end of my turn?
Say no.
No, bad boy, bad vampire. Scoops. From the shoulders of Bree Sparrow, Scoops McCoy.
I am going to. Excuse me, I'm just reading. Hit with an attack. You have advantage on the attack roll. Fuck, nah. Okay, Oh, okay, cool. So the Ring of the Ram is an attack roll, so I can get sneak attack on Ring of the Ram.
No, I
so
think
one-
sneak attack specifies finesse weapons or ranged weapons.
I believe it just says you deal extra damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll, or the attack must be a finesse or ranged weapon. Ranged weapon, maybe? Would
no, it doesn't specify it's a ranged
Ring
attack.
of the Ram is a 60-foot. Yeah, it's an item. Yeah, it doesn't work. Oh well. I thought I was getting a loophole then. Oh well. I will still do.
So you could
Not Ring of the Ram because I don't really want to push it back.
So
I'll do another vicious mockery. Can I climb up there from Bree's shoulders?
That's what I was about to say. I mean, give me an athletics. You're with advantage is fine. Just beat like a 12.
Sure. Athletics, alt for A.
All right, great. So you're able to climb up off of her shoulders up to this spot here.
Oops,
whoa, oops. We were both moving. All right.
Yeah.
Wait, there we go.
Yeah, I'll mock it. I may as well mock it.
You might as well just mock
again. Yeah.
What do you say to it? What is your mock?
Good question.
You don't have to.
Say, another chatterbox? What's this one gonna do? Bite me with its blunt teeth?
So mean. So vicious. But he pretends like he didn't even hear you. If he had hands, they'd be in his ears. He'd be gone.
He had ears. Yeah.
All right. What else, Scoops?
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
I've done an insightful fighting. That was my action. I don't have any other bonus actions unless I attack, so I'm good to go.
Right.
I'll use the rest of my movement to. Well, if I move away, I'll get an attack of opportunity.
I don't think. No, I think attacks of opportunity have to do with melee weapons. I don't think this one has any.
That's technically true.
Then I'll move as far away as possible to give other people room to maneuver. So 5, 10, 15, 20,
So we'll
25,
say you took 10 to climb up.
30. Okay, I'll cut that corner, and so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's still 30 feet. Bang.
Okay. Dope. Bree. Scoops has climbed
No,
up
it's my
off
turn.
of your shoulders.
It's my turn.
Oh, it is. You're right. I hit
That's my
enter
turn.
too soon. Yeah, flight.
All right, so I'm flanking with this one, so
You are.
gonna start throwing hands at that one. Can I just realize that these things, I don't know for sure, but these things might have vulnerability to bludgeoning damage, so I'm gonna switch from claws to fists. As I do right jab, here we go. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I didn't apply advantage, so one more go.
Sure. But we'll remember that was a 24. Yeah, with advantage. That hits, yeah.
So yeah, damage. Normal hit. For 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
8 bludgeoning damage. Hell yes.
Then left hook. Here we go. Yeah. I'm gonna for advantage because of that natural one. Soft 20
20 hits.
for 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, dope.
And then I'm going to use my last key point to use patient defense.
Okay.
So I have taken the dodge action.
All right, dope. You have the dodge action.
And now I am out of key, so...
Hang on, I'm going to apply this to you so it will apply. Okay, and Bree, we're on you.
Okay, I am gonna move in front of Lazarus. Fuck.
You can move around in like this way.
I think she's trying to get to the vampire thing, and that's.
Yeah, I think it's too far even with that.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be within 10 feet there.
That's true.
Yeah, but I would rather use my reaction to hit it, if it comes up to me.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait and use my reaction to hit it if it comes up to me.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Do you have
That's
bonus anything?
Bonus action? Yeah.
No, I've already shillelied, so.
Gotcha. All right.
Nope.
So you have your shillelagh ready to swing if it comes near you. Okay. Fireboy to the south of Flight is just gonna continue going to town on Flight.
Disadvantage because of dodging.
Hell yeah.
But I think it also has advantage
regular
because
it evens out with the flanking. Yeah. So just to stand. I mean, I guess I'm gonna roll it all. It should auto do it. Yeah. Okay. So shoots a fire ray out at you. Regular 14 misses. Does another fire ray at you with advantage with disadvantage. Down to 16 hits for 13 fire damage to Flight.
Ow.
Ow is right. Zerofon's turn. He's looking at Bree head away. He's like, okay, no boosts for you. The doc, do you need a boost up there? I gotcha. He readies his action with his hand down
Are we
below.
not fighting this kobold thing? I thought we were fighting this kobold thing.
Oh, you want me to get the... Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah, screw this guy. I can get him. I guess he probably
With
doesn't have the distance,
weapons.
though. With my
Points to
fist,
kobold.
buddy.
Right.
Look at my fists. I am so strong. All right, I'm with you. Yeah. He runs down.
Yeah.
Or actually, well... Okay, hang on. When he's here, he looks down to Dr. Lazarus, and he tries to see in your eyes whether you want to boost up or not. Oh, Doctor...
No! Kill the fucking kobold!
Okay, you're like, fuck you. Why do you even... Don't worry about me. He runs up next to Bree. Actually, he probably gets on this side. All right, and he's just punching his fist. He's ready to slam whenever he can. Other flame boy shoots off a flame up towards Scoops, which is just regular.
Yep.
Uncanny dodge.
16 to hit, so was that halves it?
That'll
That
hit
has the
half
damage. That has the damage.
All right, so down to 4 fire damage from you. He spins around, spraying the flames over at Flight as well. For another fire ray with advantage with disadvantage. Oh wow, 18 hits for 8 fire damage on Flight. He is
Ow.
hurting. That is his full turn though. They're just staying put. Yeah. Okay, Kobold boy.
Honey bitch.
What are you doing, map? Come on, let me scroll down. Come here, bitch. You just say to him over the body of a Zentarum thug. Great. I mean, I guess he just does that.
Fight my friend and get away with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He can't talk.
Okay,
He
I'm
didn't
gonna
really
hit
say
him.
that. Okay, you can hit him. He steps in. He goes for Zerophon. So he goes for a big old bite on Zerophon.
Oh, poor
14 to hit. Hits for
Green.
11 damage. Oh! Okay. I should have been given boosts. That's on
Absolutely.
me. My bad. Dr. Stephen Lazarus.
Oh, wait. I need to do my damage.
Oh, yeah, do your
I need
Halo
to do
spell.
my attack. Thank you.
Oh, your
no,
attack.
My attack.
Yeah, you're right.
Attack,
no.
yeah.
Yep. Deal an extra 1d6. Okay. Oh, I need to. Sorry, I forgot to target him. You're gonna have to switch the damage if it hits.
Okay,
Does
so
it hit?
let me
That
just
might
double check
hit.
the AC of this little boy. That does not hit.
Damn it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Cool. That's fine.
Only 12.
Cool.
Call out Zerophon, get out of there.
You just told me to get in here!
Yep, I was wrong.
All right, I just wanted you to hear you say it.
17 to hit.
You hit him. You blast this little asshole with your laser pistol.
Radiant damage. 13 radiant.
Okay, let me make sure anything about this.
Yeah,
Great.
radiant damage on a
All right.
vampire.
So radiant. You got him good. Okay, blast him. Not
Heck
quite
yeah.
bloodied, but blast a chunk of his body off.
I'm gonna go this way to get on the other side. This pole is like an obstacle in between us, right?
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, I mean, hang on. Let me look at the description. I think it's not that. What is it? It's a toppled pillar. So
Yeah.
it's probably just like 4-5 feet high. You can get behind it. You could climb over it if you wanted to. You could use it as cover.
I just want to steady my pistol hand against it.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Well, I'll give you the half cover that gives you behind there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll take it.
And Scoops.
Time to switch to some melee. So rapier dagger. Rapier dagger. And I've got flanking.
You got the flanks.
Try and get some crits. Let's go crit fishing.
These things are teaming up on fight.
Hey, let's go crit fishing.
Crit fishing.
What's my thinking there? Rapier.
Don't get a crit.
Bugger.
Don't get a crit. 23 is still pretty good though. That hits it.
I'm gonna save my sneak attack for the second one, just in case I get that crit. Offhand dagger.
Oh wait, do you get sneak attack on this guy, right?
I wanted to save it for the second one, which I don't think
but,
I
Literally
you
what you
missed.
just said.
So
that's fine.
I went to waste. Went to waste
Alright.
this round. That's fine.
Fair enough.
Uh,
Okay, so hang on. Let me see here. Piercing damage on this guy. You wish it did more than that. I think I've already said that.
I did.
Cool. So cool. You stab this guy a little bit. You try to stab him again. Miss. Anything else, Scoops? Movement. I don't know.
no. There's nothing else I can do to help. Flight.
All right.
Yeah, all good.
All right, let's see.
So you're no longer dodging, right?
No, it's only until the beginning of my next turn. So yeah, that would go away at this point.
Yep.
And then I'm out of key. Great as well. Well, in for a penny. Let's keep throwing hands on this guy.
Sounds good.
All right. Okay. Right chop. Here we go.
Right. Chop.
14
14 hits. That lands.
for 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Which one are you? You're
The top
attacking
one,
to
the one at the
north.
top.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that does it. He's getting close. He's barely full of energy. His flames.
All
sputtering.
right. Swing with the right kick. Here we go. Oh, it was almost a natural 2021.
Oh, that does it though.
All right, for... Oh, whoops. I rolled it again for whatever reason. Yeah, I'll just do the damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
For 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. What does that look like?
All right, as he chops down with his right hand, he kind of pushes it down and then brings his knee up and crushes it between his hand and his knee.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Here you go. Here you go, Bree. This is my cat.
Then
Brains spray out onto Scoops a little bit.
Right. Yes, so cute. Oh,
His little
what's your cat's
face.
name?
Look at that. Stimpy.
Stimpy. Nice.
Was that your turn?
Then no, bonus action, one more unarmed strike. Kind of then just just pull my arm back and elbow the other one.
He doesn't like being picked up,
Ooh,
so that was a rare
unfortunately, he
treat.
dodges that one though.
Okay, then I did spend. Did I spend a turn not moving? Yeah, I spent a turn not moving. I'm gonna use feline agility to bow out for a minute. I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna jump down here, and then go over. Then go over here.
All right.
And that's turn.
You look pretty rough.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Wait, you didn't disengage or anything?
I didn't
right?
disengage, but he doesn't have any melee weapons.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. All right, cool. Bree, we're on you.
Okay, let me try this again. What the fuck?
Ooh, you come down with
Okay,
your shillelagh, he just swats it to the side.
Yeah, it's just not my night. So yeah, I'll just ready my reaction to do my Halo Spores damage against it.
All right, dope.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Flamey boy. Which one is you? The south one. Okay. So flight goes that way.
I'm right here, baby.
Yeah, you sure
Bring it on, come on.
are.
Oh,
Okay,
also, I would have used my reaction to. Well, actually, I used feline agility, so it doesn't matter. I could have climbed down without any issue. So yeah, never mind. I'm good.
He's, he was really set on hitting you. Okay, I'm gonna roll a d20. If it's 5 or below, he's going after flight. If it's anything else, he's just staying here. Oh no.
I'll set up my vicious mockery now. As flight runs away, I'll say to the skull. I'll make eye contact with the skull and say, maybe they should have called him flight below 20% hit points.
So yeah, you see this flaming guy emerge.
Are you casting vicious mockery on me or the skull?
Right.
Skull, I'm just distracting him with some mockery on you.
He comes around the corner. He sees Flight back in this back corner, and unfortunately, Flight, just 3 motes of energy come out of his mouth and each one of his eyes and just fly directly into your face.
Ah, shit, Scorching Ray.
Nope. Magic missile. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh.
Not that much damage.
That's actually better.
Yeah. Okay, so is this doing this right?
So it's 3d4 plus 3.
This is weird. It says I rolled a 1.
That's possible to do.
2 times... No, I mean, it says 2 times 3 force damage. I rolled a 1. And it says I got a 6. Oh, because it's the 1 plus the 1 for all 3. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so 6 damage. You're barely hanging
Wow,
on.
that's actually a really pathetic magic missile.
I know. Fuck off. All right, so he blasts you with magic missile. He's just floating there. Zerophon.
Wait, it does. You did 6 damage with magic missile. That's actually minimum damage with magic missile.
Yeah, exactly. I know. I only rolled the 1d4, and then I just applied that to all 3.
Really? It should have been 3 different d4.
All right. Well, if you want that, let's do it.
I mean, just for fairness' sake.
Yep, you're right. Another d4, a 2, so that's 1 more extra damage. So
that's
down.
1 extra damage, so 7.
So you're down.
No, I'm not down. I still.
What do you mean? It says you have 7.
Go for the third D4.
Yeah, I had 13. I had 13. Then you applied the 6 damage, so now I have 7.
Okay.
So
now 1 more down, and then we'll do another d4. So 4
3.
plus 1. So
that's 3 more
additional.
damage. So
that's 3 more additional. So you're still not down. You're down to 3 HP.
So he has 3 hit points. Yeah.
Zerophon looks up at Dr. Lazarus, disengages, and books it up this way. He sees the flame skull, books it up against this wall, doesn't know what to do. Yeah, that's what he does. He's disengaged. We're back around to Kobold Boy. Cool. Bree's right there. And just goes to bite ya, Bree. Yum, 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 yum. Let's do it. Biting. With an 8. Yay!
Aha,
Oh,
no.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, he just gets one of your mushrooms in his mouth and spits it out. Dr. Lazarus.
Skull came
and
down.
reaction, Halo Spores, sorry, before you go last.
Oh, for his.
Yeah.
Yep.
Although, wait, hang on. Did you use your reaction to attack him with the shillelagh?
No, that was the turn
No, that was
before.
his action.
Okay.
That was her
No,
action.
that was the turn before, yeah.
Cool. Okay, so 9, he fails. He takes the damage.
Okay,
Then
there's an
another D8.
additional D8. Yeah, can I talk for my character, please?
Sorry.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay, so
no worries.
5 half down
Oh.
to 2.
Yeah.
All right. Blow. Okay, you do a little
Okay,
bit
more
of
than I've been able to
damage. Dr. Lazarus.
Spin around. You said I can get over this, right?
Yeah, it'll just be twice movement. So
Fine,
it'll be
get
15
over
feet
it.
total to do that, yeah.
And I'm firing at the skull. I'm just 16 hit.
16 hits.
Okay, take him out.
Nice.
16
Oh
radiant.
my gosh.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's apply that. He is drastically hurt. Most of his flame has gone out. He's barely floating.
That is it for me.
That's it for you, all right. Scoops McCoy. Oh, you've got no one to fight up there. You poor
I'll
thing.
walk to the edge so I can catch sight of the skull, and I'll trigger that vicious mockery on him.
All right. Dope. Let's just get to the end of this round. Vicious mockery. Okay, click the damage. Wisdom save from my boy.
I think you rolled only 6 for the damage on Vicious Mockery every time so far.
Heck yeah.
All right, 15. So it succeeds. That's not halved. So
Rough.
sorry about my boy.
It doesn't take anything. Yeah, all good.
All right, so you're up at the top of this 20-foot ledge.
And I'll say, Xerophon, you want a boost?
What? Yes, I'd love a boost. You got a 5-hour energy?
I'll wait for him with I'll wait for him with my hand down the ledge.
Okay. Hell yeah. I imagine every time the Witchers drink their little potion, I imagine it's a 5-hour energy. Flight, what are you doing? You're very hurt.
Flight just looks more pissed than anything that he's getting hit so much, and he's gonna rush up at it, come up and try and slam his knee into its front. Here we go. I need to target it. Target it like so. Boom. 14.
14 doesn't hit.
It doesn't?
Well, only because a big, just a surge of energy comes out of it and surrounds the skull.
All right, so don't do that. Then, so seeing that, he brings down his fist to try to get it at the top of his head. Boom. 17?
Nope. Blocked. You hit the big force field that's surrounding him.
Shield, I guess.
Yep. So yeah, it's just try and do one last ditch effort. He brings it up for an uppercut one more time. Let's see if it works. Yeah. God damn it.
Oh, unfortunately.
That sound effect is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anything else? Flight.
Let's see. That was 10 feet of movement to get there. And I already used feline agility last turn, so I can't use it again this turn. He's gonna run over here and take cover.
Alrighty. From the flame skull?
Yeah.
Although, I mean, you are in melee range of the vampire.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. I'll move here instead.
Okay. Dope. Alright. Bree. Sparrowtail.
Oh, fuck, okay. One. Come on.
Oh, come on!
Oh, I'm sorry, you badly miss. The vampire spawn. You come down with your shillelagh, its horns get in the way, you do not make a solid hit.
Yeesh.
That's my turn.
Oh, okay. Alright, that's your turn. Flame Boy's turn. What's he gonna do? He flies over here. He finds Dr. Lazarus standing right there.
Last shield's gone by this point.
Yeah, at the beginning of his turn. Yeah, you're right. I'll click that in a second. Alright, Dr. Lazarus. High or low?
Low.
Low. Okay, so 20 to 11 is you. Or no, low is 1
to 10.
Yeah, 1 to 10. 8. Alright, sorry, bud. He comes for you.
I'm sorry, better you than me at this point. He does have disadvantage because he's within 5 feet if this is a ranged attack, though.
No, his fire ray isn't ranged.
It isn't?
Wait, yeah, it is. Well, wait, hang. Oh, no, I was reading the wrong thing. It is. Okay. Well, whatever.
It isn't?
No, it is range. I was reading it wrong. Okay. Yeah, hits. No, doesn't hit. Okay. Tries to blast you with his first blast. Goes in for a second one. Also misses. Just missing and missing. Let's get rid of his shield. Let's go on to Zerophon. Zerophon steps up. And he goes to slam this guy in the back of the head. Do you have...
What is he doing?
No, I got you. I'm coming. I want the boost, but hang on. I feel like I can do something here. He goes to slam into this guy. Oh. What happened? Oh, did I not target? Okay.
Not one.
He goes to slam into this guy. 20! He gets it. He just punches the lights out of this thing. Literally, that's the fire goes out. The skull goes clattering to the ground.
Heck yeah!
All right, I'm out of here, guys. I'm getting this boost. He just runs up to you to grab your boost. Let's give an athletics check for him. Okay, great. He grabs your hand. You lift him up to this top layer.
Yeah,
Come on, guys!
On the back. Well done, dude. Well done.
Okay, and we're back around to Mr. Kobold. I think we'll probably call it here and then pick up next time. What do you guys think? Or do you want to keep pushing through it?
I think the only thing left around here is the Kobold.
Yeah, if we want to push through, I'm happy to.
Yeah, I can go a little bit longer to just take out the Kobold.
Yeah, let's finish up the Kobold.
All right, sounds good. So I guess he jumps around to this side to get away from Flight and goes in to bite you, Bree. 25 to hit for 12 piercing and necrotic damage. Blah, blah. He gets a big bite out of you.
He gets a big bite out of my mushrooms.
Yeah, he does. A bunch of mushrooms are just in between his teeth and shit. Although he seems to be doing pretty
also
good.
reaction, Halo Spores again.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Nice.
Constitution save 18.
No
damage. And then let's click damage on Dr. Lazarus's attack. His blast does hit this thing square in the face for 12
respectable
damage on this little dude. Okay, great. Is that turn, Doc?
After I get on the other side of this, that's turn.
Okay. He climbs back over this pillar, gets some cover, scoops McCoy.
Crossbow. It would be disadvantage on the hand crossbow. Okay.
Okay.
But I can get sneak attack because it's within 5 feet of my ally.
Mm-hmm.
Crossbow light. Rough.
A little bit too far away. It sticks into the body of the Zentarum thug.
And I'll go disadvantage for the offhand.
Ooh, shoot. You tried. You're
I
blasting.
can't get it from here.
Way up.
Can you draw it closer?
Yeah, get him closer.
I'm not taking an attack of opportunity to draw this thing closer.
All right, well, I guess we're going to go, right? We're just going to... What should we... That's
We'll
deer
stick
farm.
around one more round.
All right. I'm not climbing back down there, though. These boosts are getting...
No way.
I'm
No
staying
way
up
we're
here.
climbing back down there.
No freaking
Yeah.
way. Bring him up here. I'll
It gives me
punch
the
him.
creeps. Yeah.
I'm ready in action
You
for
need
if
a
anyone
weapon,
climbs up.
dude.
I'm just going to punch their fingers at the edge here. And then we're back around to flight. Or... Scoops,
Right,
did you have anything
flight.
else? Right? You're good?
Nah,
Okay.
no, I'm good.
All right, flight circles around Bree and the kobold, goes to flank.
I need the
All right.
extra help today.
So do I.
Are you
All
kidding
right,
me?
then
You killed almost every monster.
Everything.
we've
Yeah, but I'm also
encountered.
almost dead.
Hey, sacrifices are needed to do great things.
Okay, flight's gonna target the kobold. Then he's gonna throw out his claws, swipe down with his right. Yeah. For 21.
Whew. Yeah, that don't hit. That does hit.
Right, for 9 slashing damage. Magical. If that matters. I don't know if that matters.
Hang on. Okay. Yep.
Okay, then strike 2. Bring up his left claws and rake upwards.
What was he fucking at before?
17 again. 17 here.
Speaking of Raker, you guys should watch the latest episode of Game Changer on Dropout. It's a Survivor-esque style
Ooh.
game, and it is so good.
Cool.
It is.
Pete,
Right, so 17 hits.
17 hits. Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at something.
All right.
Else. Okay, so that does hit.
For 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
All right, then bonus action for the last swipe. For 23.
That hits.
For
That
5
sounds like the
slashing
breath
damage.
of someone who's about to have their monster killed. That hits.
It's getting close. It's not dead, but it's fucking hanging on. That's Flight's turn.
All right.
Of course, there's still another person.
Where to fucking God? If I don't get to what is it? Shift or alt to?
Alt for advantage.
Roll for
Okay, thank you.
advantage. Roll for this.
Don't hit.
There we go.
Not to bum you out. Oh, God damn it.
Okay. So I get the normal damage plus a d6 necrotic. So it's 1d8 magical and 1d6 necrotic. For my.
Symbiotic
You want to wait
Yeah.
until his turn, right?
No.
Damn it! All right, describe his death.
Yeah, Bree has gone like frustrated enough. Flight has distracted him long enough for her to finally get a hit in. And she swings her staff down and just like turns the head of this thing into pulp.
Oh my fucking God! One one more turn, and he would have had a free
One more turn,
10
and I could have
HP.
died.
Yeah, that's true. He could have had the HP though. Man. All right. Well, that was a good
You would have
battle.
been fine. I would have brought you up.
Yeah.
It's fine, but still.
Fuck yes, guys.
We'll heal you next time. Okay.
Well, that's where we're. Well, sorry.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Remember to pay Alex, folks, and have a good night, everyone.
Yeah,
I'm not asking her to do that, but thank you.
No.
I just always forget. Well, yeah, that's where we're calling
Do
it
we wanna-
today.
Do we want to step outside the entrance to the cave and see what awaits us there?
Let's hold off.
Let's do
that
that
sounds like
now.
it might take a minute.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to do a short rest before we go 10 meters?
No, but it's still a good thing to open up the next session with, and it's
Sure,
late,
absolutely.
and I would like to go to bed. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah.
It may or may not be a fun surprise, and there may just be a spaceship waiting for you, and you guys get on out of there.
Yep. Alrighty.
Who could possibly
Sounds
know?
great.
Yep.
Well, awesome, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, good session.
I gotta get going.
All right, man.
Great session, yeah.
Well, I'll see
Later,
you guys
y'all.
next
Take care,
week. Good night.
Bye.
Pew, pew.
Yeah, you had so much waiting for us on the other side of this cave as we were coming back.
Yeah.
Because we skipped so much of it on the way in. It makes complete sense that, everything's kind of set up for us.
Well, and also,
Yeah.
it's not exactly like a lot of these guys you fought. I took off a bunch of HP because they had fought the Zentarum to get down in here, and so there's some Zentarums that are hurt as well. But yeah, I was glad I was able to throw some of this at you. And there's even more stuff that you don't even know about. So we'll see what happens.
Invisible kobolds sneaking up on us.
Yup. Dangers afoot.
Yeah.
We're all
Anyway.
zombie robots.
Hell yeah. This is what influenced your monkey, right?
Yes.
Monkey? Sorry, wait. No, monkey? What?
You missed
In
it.
my boat.
When we played his one shot, there's this
Oh.
monkey
right.
that'll come
Yeah,
out
heck
and
yeah.
fuck with you and then go and hide and regain its health and
Yeah, I was way too hungover for life that day.
yeah, it's fine. I totally get it.
Yeah, it's appreciated.
Well, it's dead now.
Yeah, monkey dead.
The god buddies, the god guys.
Yeah, the god